Grand Rising, everybody. Much love, much respect to everyone. We're going to start this off like we always do by shouting out to sponsors and playing some music. So, shout out to Chris Cyphers, Brian's Flat Power Guide, Richard, TSL, Flat Motherfucking Power, Dangerous Music, Prophet Levi, Executive Sessions, Brother Sanchez, and all the Flat Power family. I want to wish my brother Sanchez a happy birthday. His birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to Brother Sanchez and all the Flat Power family. What's good, brother? Enemies Public.
Salute to you, good brother. Happy born day in advance to Brother Sanchez.
Appreciate
Peace
you, bro.
to all those who are joining us this evening. Appreciate you also, brother.
Loud and clear, brother. Much love and respect. Got my co-host for the show, The Enemies Public. We're going to start it like we always do with some music by Dangerous Hood Politics. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Let me shout out all the family in the chat.
Class in session. So it's time for you to get the notes. The quickest way to sell your soul is when you niggas vote. This shit I'm kicking is forbidden. Better listen, bro. A politician preaching love is the biggest joke. See what they do is use the shit as a tool. Got us focus on these fools and putting shit in our food. Fighting to free your mind is kind of hollow but true. The system make you a zombie if you follow the rules. So we rebel, but not too many live it to tell. Till they find cheat codes using digital scales. Paradise is aborted when the mission is failed. Heaven and hell collide like prison and jail. And you don't need religion just to say you awake. You even dumber than you look. You think you came from an ape. Religion needs science. Science.
We're live streaming this on two different channels, my channel and the Enemies Public channel. So can y'all please go support both channels, please? Thank y'all.
Need religion. One tell a story and the other paint the picture. But listen, nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little rabbit in the mother of the reaper. I'm the best for a reason. There's a message in the speaker when the cosmos talking. That's a blessing from the ether. One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought I couldn't build with him. Shit I was selling the fiends was really killing them. Your gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it takes is one snap to have my enemies killed.
And we
the
are
laws
going
of
to let
space and
people
time, I
up
could
after
bend
the
them at will.
presentation.
Yeah, I'm in the world that some of y'all have not seen, and living on the page that some of y'all cannot read. And right now they probably calling me cheap, cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak. Tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit. If you see where this is going, this is true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you do it to me. The cold word is rainy night. Niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Ascension when it's all done. No reason to believe in a God. When you become one, you understand. You could get it the same. Niggas will double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul ain't for sale just to get in the game. It's dangerous, homie, just remember the name.
Part two. Part two. I appreciate all y'all. Dominique,
they just want to keep us asleep. I know this shit suck, but when the fuck will niggas wake up? I know this shit tough. Every other step you take, you get your foot stuck. Cause they go and show you the fly with some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga, listen. If you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope all over the net with politicians. The same politicians who sleeping with little children. Time to make them pay for what they did to the youth. But freedom of speech is nothing when they censoring truth. You ain't gotta show shit when you live in the proof. Giving support to your oppressors, man, you niggas is goofs. Time to fight fire with fire, get on some nigga shit. Time to get back what they stole, all of our innocence. Some people hate the way that I talk, this shit be spicy. but say a bunch of shit that ain't true, it isn't likely. They try to say your vision ain't true, but with your sight see, the best way to tear you apart is through your psyche. I give it to you real, what you need me to say? Ask the world leaders about the oath they secretly take. It's a plan that they got to keep us legally slaves. Paid labor overwhelming when you needed a break. If you think that I'm just talking, then bitch,
shout
you
out to
lost.
OG
It's a
Green
war
Machine.
going on like
Much love,
rich versus
respect
poor.
on the
The
family.
rich keep
OG
getting rich
Green
while your
Machine.
broke ass starve. Feeding you little pennies at that punk ass job. Thinking cause you get it in tax, you need that income. Really, I'm just stating the facts, cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen. When I make a song about love, niggas skip it. They both from the soul, so really ain't nothing different.
Yes,
Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate stop. Niggas on that ignorant shit gon' get a face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas snakes.
Everybody sub up to everybody,
a lot of shit
man.
is fake with
Promo
two cans blazing. I'm ready for
2023 and beyond.
damnation. So tell the
That's what
slave
we on.
master I'm
Everybody
burning the
sub up to
plantation.
everybody.
Fuck
We all
niggas
grow.
like to throw pain but can't
Organic.
take it. So all during war, these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the
We
root of
grow
your tongue. You
organically,
niggas
that's
tasteless. Lights flying over your head. It ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the path that got us out of the matrix. Unity is power beyond. We should embrace it. But you could never bathe in the truth when you were racist. Speeding off what you was taught, then the bracelet.
Grand
Then you
Rising,
see it's
everybody.
nothing you
Much
thought.
love,
That shit
much
is
respect
dangerous.
to
A lot
all
of
y'all.
people dying for what? That shit was
Appreciate
aimless.
y'all
It's kinda
support.
like a video game. It took stages. Just make sure these lanes remain nameless. Hood politics part 2. My name dangerous.
Good politics part 3 coming next. Here we go.
Shit getting out of control, I mean we been there. Hate, they disguise it as love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit clear, and we just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They got us separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad world. Many cry in this sad world. A unicorn is compared to a black girl, or any child when you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and dance to make the ice swirl. Nigga, don't waste your time trying to hate on me. If you can't deal with your pride, then stay away from me. I don't fuck with none of that dumb shit. You heard that? Don't believe we live on the globe, nigga. The earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important and make it worth that. Too much time in your hands lead to a dirt nap, but niggas don't keep the same energy to exert that.
What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side
Hey, shout out
other
to
than what the white
Meadowbrook.
man chooses
Make sure
to
y'all
do?
sub up to my brother
brothers and
Meadowbrook,
sisters, we have
Enemies
to put a
Public,
stop
my
to
brother
this.
P.
And
Norfolk,
it will never be
Brian
stopped
Flat Power
until we
God,
stop
man.
it ourselves.
Everybody sub up to everybody.
Mind over matter, but none of that'll matter when in life you're trying to climb and a nigga pull a ladder. Believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve it on a platter. America made you a slave, then call you monster. Erase everything that we paved and say we conquered. Willie lynching is a system that really harmed us. It raped women, left children without their fathers. America, land of the free, home of the
Hey, make
great.
sure y'all get y'all
America,
Bibler,
cage
too.
of the beast, home of the snake.
Prophet
But the
Levi,
fight
get y'all
don't stop
Bibler,
when
man.
you gone. This shit a marathon. Everything they touched in this world, they made it terraform. The best piece of advice, stay about these pigs sight. Fuck what goes on in the street. Nigga, just live life. You only get one of those, nigga. Don't play with that. Trying to dance away in the dark and never make it back. We got a lot of loving to do. Shit is getting worse. Hate run deep in these roots. It's like the shit is cursed. Murder everything you can name. The world gone berserk. Pedophilia real as fuck. It's even in the church. Music, we've been flaming it. No, it ain't no game with it. Just know I put my soul in the beat. When you banging it, this is for the shit that I see and won't play with it. Politics part 3. My name dangerous.
Got the best sponsor on YouTube. Profit.
And then the criminal who attacked the victim, accusing the victim of attacking him. This is American justice.
Yeah, make sure y'all sub up to
this is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is
green machine. Appreciate you, brother.
Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't
play our
put
theme
your hands
song
on
real
me.
Quick. Then we're gonna start this up. A couple more promos. We're gonna play our theme song over here real quick, and then we're gonna get it started.
Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? The police, the police. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police?
See these crackers occupy my ghetto like a slave plantation, mass incarceration. These crackers slave.
Hey, shout out my brother Willie Evans. Much love and respect to you and the family. Willie Evans.
If a cracker wanna lynch me, that's his problem. But if
we're doing streaming this on 2 channels.
Well, then see,
if y'all can't
the
please,
motherfucking problems.
go tap in on the enemy public side,
every time another motherfucking one time, kill another motherfucker and get no time. I decline cause I ain't good at getting hit with rubber bullets. I might fuck your peaceful protest up. The only way they gonna respect us when we organize militias and better fight in positions and let them know we don't need them and we'll do our own police. Touch one of us, you will get touched.
Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? The police, the police. Who gives a fuck about the police?
Hey,
Who
shout
gives
out
a fuck about the police?
Black
Who gives a
motherfucking
fuck
power
about the
guy.
police?
Much love and respect to you and the family.
Police.
Garfield, always love and respect, brother. Always love and respect all of y'all, man.
A daughter, a son for a son. One wife for a wife, you know I'm full
more
of peace and
valuable
love.
than
Let's get it straight, I never propagate hate.
That's what we're gonna be talking about.
But it's our obligation
Link
as the
is in
children
the
of the
chat.
slave not to ever let this shit happen again. I ain't counting on the laws to protect my right as a human fucking being to preserve my life. Niggas self-preservation.
Hey, shout out
is
to
the first law
God
of
that
nature
you
and the
love.
second keep a
Prophet
weapon for
Levi,
whoever
much
try to
love
take
and
it. If you
respect.
hit me, nigga, lick
y'all.
one shot.
Make sure y'all sub up the Goddess of Love channel. Prophet Levi, get
double up, give it 21 guns.
Make sure y'all get y'all fiddler, man.
Gives a fuck about the police?
Put your
Who gives a
information in
fuck
the
about
chat
the
for that
police? The police, the police. Who gives a fuck about the police?
Much love,
Who
Goddess
gives a
love.
fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the
Green
police?
machine. Garfield Rule, bro. Step out of God.
This little piggy was a pussy in high school. This little piggy daddy run a hate group. This little piggy cheerleading girlfriend fucking star running back. Now he hate black dudes. We gotta take control of the school systems when it's 98% black students and black curriculums with Afrocentrism in them to redeem the self-esteem and killing niggerisms. We can't afford to follow boards of education because they full of black faces making European decisions for the African descendants of a Holocaust. I'm still in progress. That's a lot of loss, lot of pain they created and they profit off. Cocaine on a plane and they drop it off. You know the gangs gon' bang and sell it off. Mass incarceration when they can't kill us off. Kill the school to prison pipeline, turn it off.
About the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? The police, the police. Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck about the police? Who gives a fuck
Make
about
sure y'all
the
get your
police?
copy
Who
of
gives
Fire.
a fuck about the police?
Get y'all copy of Fire.
The police.
Make sure I turn it the right side up. Get y'all a copy of Fire, man. We're about to
Why don't you own commercial real
some
estate?
promo for that.
Yes,
Give me
you.
1 second.
Why don't you own commercial property? After all,
Stop that. We're gonna do one couple more promos real quick. Give me 1 second. Shout out to everybody in the house. Make sure y'all get y'all copy of Fire. Here we go. I thought I downloaded it already. All right, download then. Open it up. Here we go. 1 second. Let me let my brother Key Norfolk up. Gotcha, Key. Give me 1 second.
Once gold-driven, ambitious Sapphire turns to the street life after the sudden death of her big brother Dre. Dre's best friend Devontae tries to honor his homeboy's last request of looking out for his baby sister. A rebellious Sapphire makes it very difficult for Devontae to carry out his promise.
I gotta open it up. I'll do another promo. Make sure y'all get a copy of The Enemy's Public Wife book. We like to welcome my brother Key Norfolk on the channel, on the panel.
Salute, brother.
We're gonna get this thing started. You know, like y'all said, let me stop screen sharing. Like y'all see, is experience more valuable than education? And I'm gonna let my brother, The Enemy's Public, start off. Much love and respect to you and the family. Welcome, my brother Key Norfolk.
Salute. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Hear you loud and clear, brother. You loud and clear.
How am I sounding, brothers?
Loud and clear, good brother.
Yes, sir. Now, this is not any attempt by any stretch of imagination to discredit any credential that anyone may have. Because I know a lot of people are proud of the certificate that they hang on their wall, that they paid thousands of dollars for, to learn some of the things that some of our brothers and sisters know and didn't pay any money to learn it. It's not to discredit anyone's college education or whatever education that someone may have. Yet, if you have a degree in whatever field that you're studying, and you haven't actively done the work in that field, you have wasted your money, because all they did was give you a certificate and a letter, and you go out into the society not knowing how to do anything that's in your field. Now, I'm for someone having experience if they're going to work with me or for me. Because just imagine someone come to you and you hire them because you looked at their credentials, their resume, or what have you. And they say, well, I have a master's degree in whatever. And then you take them out with you, or you send them out, and they don't know a damn thing about what they're supposed to be doing. Yet you have brothers and sisters. I can use myself as an example. Information technology, surveillance cameras, burglar alarms, fire alarms, water alarms for flooding. The big panels that's in the school. I learned that on my own. No one taught me to do those things. And I could hook any of those things up, and I haven't seen inside a Lincoln Tech or DeVry or any of those schools that teach that. How I practiced was, I was my first client. I installed my own surveillance system. And then I installed one for a church. I installed one for a resident. I installed one for a dollar store, a restaurant. And then people just started calling me through word of mouth. I don't even have a tech ID. But if I come in and I install your equipment, I don't care if you have bullet cameras, you will not see any wire. All you will see is cameras hanging up on there, and I tuck my wires real good from experience. Not to say that someone who has an education can't do the same thing, but me, myself, I'd rather have someone with years of experience than some degree. And just imagine also, who would you rather have on your side? A natural fighter or someone who was taught how to fight? Which one? I want the family in the listening chat to answer that question. If you were to go into a hostile environment, who would you rather have on your side? Someone who went into a gym and somebody taught how to fight, or someone who's a natural fighter with natural instincts? Which one would you rather have on your side?
I'll take natural instincts. Shout out to brother.
Yes, sir. I'll land right there for now.
I got you. Appreciate you. And my experience with my life is like, I dropped out of school, 9th or 10th grade, got my GED, and went straight to the workforce. And then there went from the military. And then from there, started passed the test at the post office and got in with there. And when I was working there, I've seen people with 4-year degrees, 6-year degrees, 8-year degrees doing the same job that I was doing, because they couldn't find nothing in their field that they chose. And like I tell the younger generation, learn a trade, learn welding, learn building, learn computer tech.
Yes.
Learn carpentry, learn electrician, learn plumbing. Those are trades and skills that will get you be able to feed yourself for forever, and you'll be able to pass that skill down. So, from my experience, I never got the school education, or the college degree. I learned from the streets and from the military and from hard knock life. And I'll pass the mic from there. We let the brother Meadowbrook up.
Oh yeah, I can tap in, man. I same with me, man, as far as life skills and life experiences. I've always put my
Damn, I got a call, Philly. My bad. I'll be back up.
oh yeah. I've always, took my work based off of my life experiences. And it was actually once I started to get into social media marketing and things like that, man, I was able to leave prison, go to college, study information technology, and then social media marketing and things like that to get a certificate to be able to have some paperwork behind my own business. But my experience always outweighed a lot of other people. Like the OG Philly said, there was people with 4-year degrees and stuff like that, man, who was making the same amount of money that I was making.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm gonna render the mic.
We got Brother Voodoo Child on the panel.
Salute, good brothers.
Shout out to Taz Show. I see you, Taz.
As my brother Key Norfolk would say, peace and power,
Peace and
love,
power.
strength, togetherness, and love, strength, togetherness, and war if need be.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry, fellas. Philly OG, peace to the room. Philly OG heads me up on a show, but I keep forgetting y'all on the East Coast. I'm on Central Time, so I'm sitting here waiting for 8 o'clock, and I click on a show to get ready. I'm like, y'all up and running already. I apologize for my tardiness, brothers.
You good, bro. We just started. Much respect.
Peace
Yeah,
to you,
I was listening and checking out, to you guys talking. And I agree with experience and everything of that sort. When it comes down to real life applicable situations, things that you could use in a real life situation. And when I look up the word experience and look up words that are synonymous with experience, you got things like involvement in, observation of, participation in, contact with, awareness of, familiarity with,
yes, sir.
acquainted with, uh, converse with, exposure to, understanding of, and that's the nouns. And then you got verbs like undergo, encounter, meet, have experience, uh, go up against, face, to be faced with, to confront, to run into, to come in contact with, to be forced into and contend. Now, when I look at all that, and then we turn over and we look at what is education, and education is the act or the process of acquiring knowledge, especially in a system during your childhood and your adolescence.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna say this: education. If you're coming in contact with knowledge, we're not checking where this knowledge come from. We're not checking if this knowledge is applicable in real life situations. How many times we go to college, you get on a job, and you still got no experience. So instead of you going right into the workforce, you still have to be retrained again because the job is steady morphing and changing to deal with the constant circumstances of a thing. While you were just educated, you were taught to believe in this construct and what's going on. But when you get to the job, that shit ain't applicable. I mean, even a doctor goes through 8 years of college and then gets out and enters into a practice and has an internship and whatever else that is they call a residency. So I mean, to me, I mean, education has its place depending on what's being educated, what's being taught, what's being given out, but nothing changes experience. If you go to the doctor right now, and you got one doctor who has the best education ever, but then they say that guy over there went to a small college, but he has the most experience and the most success rate. With common sense, which one are you going to choose? The man with the experience.
Want the experience. I certainly don't want someone to do a job for me who hasn't done it before.
No, sir.
I'd rather you have it, I'd rather you have experience. They always say experience is the best teacher, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
the word. Experience is the best teacher because you can. I'll always use things that's synonymous to someone having experience as my example. You know, just imagine if it can go down with life. You can even make life synonymous to when it comes to experience. We're not necessarily talking about education like as far as academics
Hello.
because we could take that anywhere as far as education. It doesn't necessarily mean academics because a lot of people think they know about life. You get a young person who probably have experience in things, yet don't necessarily have any experience with life. And because he or her have a degree. See, when you go to the academic part of it, most of the time they teach the test. They prepare you for a test, but they don't prepare you for a test in life. They prepare you to a test, and if you pass the test, you get a letter. Doesn't necessarily mean that you can go out and do anything that pertains to the test you just passed. Now, just imagine you pass the bar and you become an attorney. You got all these degrees, yet when you are in court, what do you have to do? Because there's so much. If you're not practicing, you have to refer to case law. You got to go back because a lot of them pass the test without even knowing. They just got the answers correct. Getting the answers correct doesn't mean that you have the knowledge. Studying means you get the knowledge by studying, and you get knowledge most and oft times by actually doing the job. I know that's how I became acquainted. All those definitions that Voodoo Child just gave, that's how I learned. Got to get acquainted with what you're doing. You have to actually do things that's in your field. Experience is the best teacher. Because I've been on jobs with people and they don't have a clue about what they're doing. And I don't even have a degree in what I do today. Never went to school. I work in a research and development department in a laboratory. Never been in school for that in my life. But I told them I know how to measure, I know how to blend. And if I look at the mechanics of a machine, if I could take it apart, I can put it back together. I don't care what it is. And they're looking at me like, how did he know how to do that? Just by paying attention, just by observing, just by getting acquainted with all those definitions again about what Brother Voodoo Child said. And I can blend material. I can measure material, and I make probiotics. I can do all that. And no one ever OG Green Machine, he cracks me up. No one ever taught me how to do these things. I went in and I just went to work. I just watched people and went to work. I'll land right there for now.
Hey, shout out to Brenda Clark, much love and respect, and shout out to Duke, always love and respect to both of y'all sisters. Like I said, I seen in my life, plenty people having degrees and education. To me, those are the most indoctrinated people. It seems like once you get that first or second degree, it's hard to get them to basically get rid of the indoctrination that has been pushed to them. You know what I mean? The less educated ones, I feel like it's much easier because they living by experience. Shout out my brother Demon Time. But I see the more we get their education, the more indoctrinated we get, the more belief system we have, the more we believe in this system. Those are the ones, I look at like my experience. The ones that have the degrees, they're the ones that's still going with the corporation and what the corporation says. Everybody else is kind of questioning it or just really questioning it. But it's crazy because when you go get a job, they they ask you, do you know how to do what you're applying for?
Yes.
You know what I mean? They don't ask you, they ask you, do you have a degree? But first they ask, have you ever worked or experienced in this field that you're applying for?
Indeed.
So, I'll pass the mic on that one. Much love and respect to everybody. Everybody sub up to everybody, please. And any of y'all brothers can jump in.
It's a few definitions of degree. It's so many definitions of degree in this bastard language that we speak here, in the United States. It says the amount, level, or extent to which something happens or is present. A degree of caution is probably wise. A unit of measurement of angles, 1/360th of a circumference of a circle, set an angle to 45 degrees. Different definitions of degrees. A unit in any of various scales of temperature, intensity, or hardness. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Each of a set of grades, usually 3, used to classify burns accordingly to severity. Like third-degree burns, something like that, or a legal grade of crime or offense, especially murder, like second-degree murder, first-degree murder. A step in direct genealogy, descent, second-degree relatives. Those are different definitions of degree. So when you get a degree, it's like it only certified, even says it on the degree, it only certifies that you passed the test, the equivalent test. So they give you the degree to hang on your wall. Doesn't necessarily mean that you even master the art that you're doing. Now, I have been in combat sport all my life. When you are a 5th degree black belt or a 9th degree black belt, you better be able to throw down, because it'll be real embarrassing if you are a 5th degree black belt because you went and took some tests, but you never did any sparring, no weapons, no nothing. In particular, the sparring. You didn't do any fighting. All you did was weapons and katas, but you never went, hand-to-hand combat with anyone. Look, I've gone to dojos and people have black belts around their waist, and I was a green belt, and I spanked the shit out of them as a green belt. Because Tiger Showman's and all these other commercial dojos that people pay for to teach them nothing, when I learned my martial arts on the ground floor of projects for free, a friend of my father's, but Tiger Showman's was charging a whole bunch of money per month to give you a belt, and you go out of there with a degree, but you never did what you actually so-called studied. So experience, regardless to what it is better than a so-called education. Regardless of what it is, it's a broad spectrum. Experience is more valuable than education. I'll land right there for now.
Yeah, and I want to say, for me, I don't want my daughter to go to college. I want her to run our family business that we have set up.
Yes, sir.
And that's another aspect that we need to talk about, the education or starting a business. We've been taught to get the education, but we wasn't taught to start the business and work for yourself. And whatever you're good at marketing, or say if you're good at cooking, create your cooking business on a couple days a week. You know what I mean? We need to start creating our own businesses so we can do business with each other. And we can have employment for our children or for the next generation. We'll be able to employ them. That's why I'm into buying properties. So, I always will have employing someone, but that's, like I said, that's an aspect we need to do more. Start our own businesses and leave something to the next generation, so they'll have a choice. If they choose to if my daughter chooses to go to college, her funds will be there. But I'm encouraging her to continue on with mommy and daddy's business, and I'll land there. Much respect to everybody, man.
Yes, sir. I'm just waiting if one of the brothers want to tap in before I say anything.
Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Okay. What you said was very important, brother, as far as us having something and teaching our children and passing it down to them. Some people just have it when it comes to doing business. Never went to business school. They just have it. They have it in their mind what they want to do. And they just go and do it. Now, certain trades, people want you to have a credential. I'm not saying you shouldn't get that credential, but I'm going to tell you, when you go into a place and you're going to do work for people, I honestly know that they'd rather have somebody experienced in doing it than some kid who just got letters all over, his wall is full of plaques. We have to teach our children, our grandchildren, our loved ones in general. If we know something, we have to bring them and do it in front of them and actually show them, because no one's going to do it for us. I'll tell you why. Because some people don't want you to learn what they know because they're afraid that you are going to surpass them. They don't want you to get ahead of them. I see that all the time in my occupation. So I just apply myself, because one thing about certain people, they don't necessarily really don't want you around them, and they don't want you to do. Just imagine how, if somebody's been doing something for years and you come up and you do it just as good as they do, and sometimes better, with no experience. Some people just got it when it comes to doing certain things.
Hey, let me shout out to Smokers Lounge, Chris Cypher, sponsor. And
Salute
shout out to Red Head Light Skinned. I think that's my brother Voodoo Child, people. Thank you, brother Voodoo Child. Much respected. And I modded you up, brother. Any friend of Voodoo Child is a friend of mine. And go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to shout out to sponsor Chris Cypher. And make sure y'all go real quick. We do streaming this on both channels. Please go to the Enemies Public channel and sub up to his channel and support over there. And also, my brother Voodoo Child is starting a channel. Make sure y'all sub up to Voodoo Child. My bad, my brother. Shout out to everybody in the house.
When you're qualified to do a job, it doesn't take a degree to qualify you. Knowing how to do the job is what qualifies you. But some people would think having a degree qualify you when it's not correct. Knowing how to do the job is what qualifies you. I'll land right there from now.
Got you. Shout out Mickey G13. Much love and respect. Anybody want to tap in? Any y'all other brothers wanted to tap in? Yeah, make sure y'all sub up to my brother Voodoo Child, man. Key Norfolk, the Enemies Public, everybody, the Goddess of Love, Chris Cyphers. You know how we do over here. Promo 2024 and beyond, man. 2023 and beyond. Everybody sub up to everybody, man. But like I said, my experience with my life is like, and I'm gonna say this, like, I ain't saying don't work in the system, because that's how I was able to retire early, because I worked in the system. I put my time in. Basically, to make a long story short, like if you get 10, 15 years in with a corporation and get hurt, or with a job and get hurt, you can go out and apply for disability retirement. But you got to at least work 10 to 15 years. The corporation will give you, say you just get hurt and don't have no work experience. They'll give you a disability, but it's barely enough for you to survive on. But say if you work for the system, put your 10 or 15 years in, you can get some of the benefits that you put into it. And that's how I was able to retire in my 30s, early 30s. Because I became disabled in the system and I put my time in, where I was able to qualify for disability, permanent disability. But yeah, man, that's just saying. But for me, I'm for not working for them, creating your own income, your own business.
Yes, sir.
And I land there. Shout out to Mickey G13. Much love, brother.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna have a little bit of background noise. I wanted to tap in and say, man, the best investment that you're gonna be able to make is the investment in yourself. I've started like so many businesses for myself and other people, but the first thing I hear people say is when they want to start a business or go into business is going to school for business. You're gonna need your investment for business. As long as you take the proper preparation, to prevent your poor performance, you're going to, you'll be able to pay somebody. You're going to have to anyway, if it get to that point. But don't be scared to invest in yourself. As long as you take the proper preparation, whatever you do, you don't want to be no fool. You want to keep everything in his lane it's supposed to be in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, my brother Kia. I appreciate you tapping in, because I know you was under the weather.
Yeah, feel better, good brother.
Oh yeah, I'm getting
brother
there.
Sanchez was under the weather. I hope both of y'all brothers is feeling better. And happy early birthday tomorrow to brother Sanchez. Flat motherfucking power to the Flat Power family.
Oh yeah, flat motherfucking power.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to sponsor Executive Sessions. We're talking about experience. Is experience more valuable than education? And the link is in the chat. Anybody welcome to join and add to the bill.
If you work in a system, for years or wherever time you work in the system, a fair exchange. There's no robbery in the fair exchange. You know, it's not like you're doing something and they're paying you for it. Some people get it misconstrued and say, oh, this person worked in the system, this person worked for the system, but this person talk about divorce in the system. That is a real kindergarten way of thinking. Because it's like somebody saying, if you don't vote, you can't complain about this, you can't complain about that. Our tax dollars is flowing through the system. So whenever it comes to the system, if you have a grievance, you have the right to complain about it. You don't have to go out and vote for somebody to govern over you in order to have a say-so. That is stupid. The fact that you contribute to the system gives you a say-so, because in all actuality, you are a shareholder in the system because you work and they take tax money, tax dollars out your paycheck. So you are a shareholder. Now, if you are not invested in the system, you're not a shareholder. All of them, everybody who work is a shareholder. Everybody who pay taxes is a shareholder. So we have a say-so in the system. And we have a say-so whether we participate in the system. So when people come and they act like they got something over someone because they don't want to be involved in the system, and in certain aspects in the system that we could keep. You know, you got to learn how to eat the fruit and spit out the pit. Yes, and not only that, when you do divorce the system, it's a process. Nothing's going to be done abruptly. It's going to be a process to doing it anyway.
Yes, sir. Shout out, none of your business. Much love and respect, sister. Go ahead, brother.
Some of our people, the way some of us think is just crazy, because when we did the series, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? We know for certain that we're on a platform that's not ours. And we can't even speak our minds truthfully. If we come up here and we tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and we speak it how we want to speak it, 9 times out of 10, they're going to take it down.
Big facts, brother. Big facts.
They take it down and they punish you for telling the damn truth. Again, when it comes to life altogether, experience is better than what anybody could teach you. Experience. You can go and you could go and you can study this, you can study that, or you could hit the bag all day. I always use boxing or whatever, because a lot of people think they can be taught to do certain things. It's like learning how to sing. You can't learn. Now let me tell you, I got a homie that I grew up with.
Shout out Hurricane. Go ahead, brother.
I got a homie I grew up with. He could wake up yawning and sound better than most of these singers that's been up all day. I grew up with Jaheim. He's a little younger than I am, but I grew up with him. And he's a natural singer. Nobody taught him how to sound like that. It's natural. So if you never sang and you wake up one morning and say, I want to be a singer, and then you go and you take voice lessons, it doesn't mean that you're going to be the best because you're taking voice lessons. You're doing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You're doing singing from the diaphragm. You're doing this and you're doing that. If you don't got it, I don't care what they try to teach you. You don't got it because you don't have no experience. You never done it before. I I'd rather have somebody with me that's done it before, been down the road. Now just imagine, you've been down this road before. What's going on down here? Somebody tell you what's down the road. You don't listen to them. Something wrong with you. Don't go that way, bro. It's dangerous that way. Go this way. You're supposed to listen. Why? Because that brother got experience. But sometimes people want to experience it themselves. And, you know, it is the best teacher. So go out there and experience it yourself. I'll land right there.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the house. You know, and that was me growing up. I had to experience it. If I didn't experience it, you know, I can't say I've done it. You know what I mean? So I ran into plenty brick walls, hit my head on plenty brick walls, but I learned from it. And that's the key. I let my brother Voodoo Child go for it. Make sure y'all sub up to all the channels, man. We doing this together. Go ahead, Voodoo Child.
Yeah, man, you can hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Loud and clear, brother.
The whole time my mic was disconnected. Thought y'all was just ignoring me, man.
Nah, we wouldn't do that, brother.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering why you were so quiet. Go ahead, brother.
Nah. I can't disagree with anything you're saying. Experience is priceless. I trust a man every day that never went to school, barely could read and write, to build my house. If he went to work every day with his grandfather and been working on houses since he was a kid, I'd gladly let him build me a house.
Yes, sir.
And that other cat that can come to me with all them degrees and he learned it from John, this one, and went to this school and that school, but he ain't built one house. He gonna have to get from around me. You gotta move around.
Yes, sir.
Now I take some advice. I'm not a fool. I'll listen closer to what he has to say. But the cat that's gonna build a house gonna be the one that's been putting his hands on houses.
Hey, Voodoo. I always tell people, you know, watch out for them good dancing and them good talking women. They'll dance you. Go ahead, brother.
Well, I tell people like this. Let's equate nature and everyday life, because to me, all the answers are there in nature. They just make sense.
Yes, sir.
What does an animal do right before he attacks you? He shows you his teeth. He do a little growl thing. He show you his teeth. So when you see that brother, that sister, that person, whoever it is, walking up to you with his teeth hanging out his mouth, and you think that smile is an invite, it's something that brings you down out of your aware zone, then you need to check yourself, because that smile, I guarantee you, almost everybody who fucked you real good in life had a beautiful smile.
Hey, say you got your Barry White voice on. Go ahead, Voodoo Child.
My bad. I was coughing from practicing for when I get my bibla.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all get y'all biblet.
No doubt. But we have to take this experience, all the experiences we got, and we got to be a blessing to the youngers. We got to give them this experience. We got to make sure they know it. You know, they got to make sure that they can implement it in their everyday life. You know, like you were saying earlier, listening to a brother tell you, don't go down this street, don't go down that street. The problem with us is we done got disconnected from the youth in a large way, to where they not really giving a damn about our experience. They like, oh, you old, man, you out of there. You don't know. When they don't realize, even though their reality has changed, it still was built on top of the shit we came from.
Yes, sir. But what's crazy about their Voodoo Child is that is taught to our children to be disconnected and, you know, to widen the gap between us and them. Only our children gap is that wide.
Roger that.
We are the only ones who say to hell with those who came before us. That's us. We're the only ones who do that. You don't find Caucasian people talking bad about Robert E. Lee, Francis Scott Key, Thomas Jefferson, and They know these people was wicked, but they revered them. They revere them.
Yes, they do.
They're great men to them. But we talk about people, ours, man. We got everything Pat said. That's that's off the subject, but that's what we do. And but yet it's not off the subject because these people have the experience. A lot of us try to organize, but don't have the experience to organize.
Roger that. I
Hey,
mean, look
shout
at
out
the
my brother
average.
Wine Truth. I see you out there, Wine Truth.
Look at
Malik
the
Matt,
average.
what's good? Go
Look,
ahead, brother.
look
Much
at the
love.
average professional athlete who's broke 7 years after retirement, and that's because he didn't have experience with money.
Exactly.
He had it, having a degree, having the money, that really meant nothing until you experienced it.
Exactly.
So I agree with that. This is a great show, a great bill, a great topic for thought, and people out there listening, we appreciate you being here. Like and sub up. Please hit that like button if you're in here. Please do that. Think about what your experiences are and how can you emote them to the people around you who you know need them.
Yes,
And
sir.
some people are going to throw your experiences to the wayside, but it's
Yes.
somebody out there that's dying to get a piece of your experience, no matter what it is.
Yes.
And we've always been an oral traditional people, a culture who orally pass down, because you can read a word, you can study a word, but when it's given to you by somebody who you respect, it just resonates a whole different way.
Brother, you were right about that because, I have sat at the feet of elders basically all my life. And it's nothing like that fireside chat. Nothing like that. Being amongst the elders and they just giving you the game. They just giving you their experience of what make them today and how they surpassed, because it doesn't, we think we got it. Some of us think we got it. Didn't experience nothing, never fought anything besides ourselves. But when it comes to actually fighting a real fight, don't want to do that. Some of us want to go get paperwork then. They go out and they'll bang all their life, talking about I'm banging and doing this, but when it comes to fighting a real fight that's going to change our dynamic and change our condition, they want to go get paperwork and then say, we're this person now. You want to get paperwork and go into a courtroom. A disrespectful person don't give a damn about no damn paperwork you go and get. But I guarantee if you, I'm going to say it like this. I know Big Dog Philly OG don't like this. I'm going to say it anyway. But if you put the fear of God in them, the real fear of God in them, if you grab this joker by his throat, that's the fear of God. And you tell him, look, things going to change around here in our community. We don't want you here. You got to go. Like the people did in Michigan. The people in Michigan, the brother sent me a video. OG sent me a video of the citizens of this town in Michigan threw everybody who worked for the government out of City Hall, hired the locksmith, and they changed the locks. The people did this.
Hey, you want to play that video, brother? We could play
Yes, sir.
that video.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me see that. Let me see that, man. Let me see that.
I was saving this for my secret weapon for Thursday. I got a debate coming up Thursday on Big Aboriginal Power. I was saving this for that debate.
Let's
But
get a preview, OG. Hell yeah, that's a good one. I like that type of shit.
Yeah,
let's throw them out and lock the doors, then change the keys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, it goes to show you that if we were to come together, that's power, force and power.
Almost like give freedom.
There we go. All right, we're about to listen to the video. Let's go. Let's go.
Loving Americans take their current government, show them the door, kick them down the steps, and change the lock. Well, that literally just happened in a small town in Michigan. Not the kick them down the steps part, but they did unseat their entire government and they did change the locks on the former government's offices. People often say, you can't fight City Hall. Well, you can't say that to the people of Green Charter Township, Michigan anymore because they did just that. They fought and got every last one of the town hating scoundrels in their government ousted. Residents of Green Charter Township, Michigan strongly disapproved of their local township board's decision to greenlight the construction of a Chinese connected electric vehicle battery plant in their community. The name of the company is Goshen. It's billed as an energy solutions battery technology company with locations in Fremont, California, Independence, Ohio, Germany, Shanghai, and Singapore. The project was expected to create more than 2,300 jobs as part of a $2.34 billion investment. And by the way, Chinese entities currently own more than 383,000 acres of U.S. farmland, and some Americans have had enough.
Y'all heard that, right?
Don't make no
300
sense.
and something billion fucking acres.
Don't
And
make
like I've
sense.
been saying, they took over the pork industry. So for all y'all pork motherfuckers, y'all eating Chinese pig. They bought Smithville bacon like almost 8 to 10 years ago.
America's for sale, brother. United States is for sale. They are actually selling the bridges and everything. Selling
Yes,
the bridges,
sir.
selling the turnpike in New Jersey, selling the Garden State Parkway, selling all these places. They actually for sale.
Like I said to you the other day, that's indicative of their operating mechanics right there. They come in, they raid you of all your precious metals, all your shit. They bring your people down, they dumb them down. In fact, it seems like that's their mission. They come in, they break you down, then they sell you off to your enemies, and then they roll out and go to the next land.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So even
Hey,
if you
shout
try
out
to
to
fight,
M.
shit,
Brown. I see you out there, M. Brown. Yeah, this basically this little town right here took over their government, kicked the old government out. They voted to kick the government out, but they got them out. You know what I mean?
that's a vote I could get behind right there, OG.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
I'm willing to vote like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we
Despite the
can
backlash from
a couple
residents,
more
the
minutes.
board
Matter
moved
of fact, let's
forward.
listen to this shit again. Let's start over. Bam.
It's almost like a fantasy of freedom-loving Americans to take their current government, show them the door, kick them down the steps, and change the locks.
It's not
Well,
illegal
that
to do
literally just happened in a small town in Michigan. Not the kick them down the steps part, but they did unseat their entire government and they did change the locks on the former government's offices. People often say, you can't fight City Hall. Well, you can't say that to the people of Green Charter Township, Michigan anymore because they did just that. They fought and got every last one of the town hating scoundrels in their government ousted. Residents of Green Charter Township, Michigan strongly disapproved of their local township board's decision to greenlight the construction of a Chinese connected electric vehicle battery plant in their community. The name of the company is Goshen. It's billed as an energy solutions battery technology company with locations in Fremont, California, Independence, Ohio, Germany, Shanghai, and Singapore. The project was expected to create more than 2,300 jobs as part of a $2.34 billion investment. And by the way, Chinese entities currently own more than 383,000 acres of U.S. farmland, and some
383,000.
Americans have had enough. Despite the backlash from residents, the board moved forward with the Chinese-affiliated project.
One race you probably did not see on the front pages of most newspapers, at least, and it's a race that's sending shockwaves from one small town in Michigan all the way to China. Voters in a small Michigan township tossed out their entire town board last night. A locksmith was even brought in to change the locks on the ousted officials' former offices late night. They were voted out because they supported a controversial battery plant linked to the Chinese government.
We're in the town hall. It's
You
very
wild,
strange
Green
because the
Machine.
government
You
is
wild,
just
bro.
gone. They all
Another
packed up
OG
yesterday.
Green Machine.
This was the supervisor's office. He took his desk, took a bunch of other stuff. It's empty now. The clerk's office down here, Elizabeth, where they do a lot of the town business, is just empty. The new board members are going to move in, get everything going, and they say one of their biggest priorities is stopping that project that's associated with China. There's a new government in Green Charter Township, Michigan, and they didn't waste any time changing the locks at the town hall.
Yes, ma'am. He said,
residents ousted their entire town board last night, upset
China
after they approved plans for a
somehow
massive Chinese-affiliated
stockpile their
electric vehicle
minerals
battery plant.
I think they thought we were a bunch of local yokel rednecks that wouldn't do anything, and we were blessed with a crew that was very intelligent.
But it's been a long journey to this point. When we first arrived in Green Charter Township last
Make
year,
sure y'all go over to
residents were
Enemies
angry.
Public and
My
support this
family
stream.
members fought communism.
I'm gonna drop the link.
And you're bringing it right here. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. And guess what China's is? They don't like us.
The township board was not answering our questions about secret deals with Chinese-affiliated company Goshen.
Mr. Jernstead, my name is Brian Enton. I'm a reporter with News Nation. Do you have a contract with Goshen involving your land?
No comment.
Did you sell Goshen your land?
I don't know yet.
Despite the backlash from what seemed like almost everyone in the town, the board moved forward with the Chinese-affiliated project. What do you make of the Chinese connection?
Well, it's very disturbing because, for one, from the beginning, there's been a complete denial of the connection.
So why here? Why do you
I don't know, other than somebody must be benefiting from it.
That was Corey Rebo back in April. She had no experience in politics, but ran for clerk and won last night.
What can you do now to stop the Goshen project?
We just plan on making it as difficult as possible for them to continue their process. They don't have a site plan. They don't have permits yet. So we're not their friend.
As far as demographics, Green Charter Township has about 3,200 people, most of whom vehemently rejected the idea of Goshen coming to town. A lot of people involved in unseating the local government goons had no experience in politics. And it's the possible communist connection that so many Green Charter Township residents said drove them to the polls and fueled the town's anger. The Chinese-affiliated company Goshen previously denied allegiance to the Communist Party of China. However, its corporate records say
they're supposed to shut them down for that.
Man, how should it even be legal?
Yeah, we back.
How should it even be legal?
This still was like a minute left, but I stopped. And we got my brother OG Green Machine on the panel. What's good, bro?
Salute, good brother.
Salute.
Hey, man, how can it even be legal to sell our farmland, basically sell our food to another country that's deemed one of our enemies?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
That shit crazy.
And they sell more. They sell to more than them too, brother. They sell to a lot of people that's the so-called enemy. They own a lot of property.
I know. I've delivered thousands of pounds of chicken to the port headed straight for Russia, and we're supposed to be at war with them. But at the same time, if you getting all your food from us, that don't feel like war to me.
No, because business is warfare also.
Yes, sir.
And if they doing business with them, they're not at war with each other.
Only people that feel like they at war with is the people.
Exactly. In particular, us. Brother OG Green Machine, you got your mic together, good brother?
Hey, can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, brother.
Hey, man, I'm just tripping, man. Y'all, man, I'm so proud of y'all, man. I'm scared of Enemies Public, and this other nigga came on. I'm just trying to check to see if I got a man's voice. I'm trying to check my testicles right now, Nugget. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm your brother, man. I'm your brother.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers. I mean, Big Philly got the pipes. Me and Big Philly got some pipes, but y'all come on here, man. Y'all can't be talking all, making us look, chasing our women out to you now.
I'm your brother, man. I'm your
I
brother.
love you, man.
I love you too, good brother.
Much love back, brother.
Much love. 100.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, for a long time, manhood been out of style, man. We've been the butt of the jokes. We've been the laughable man in the corner. You know, if you watch that Tyler Perry bullshit, I mean, he the weed head in the corner that nobody listening to, and Big Mama around there flailing around saying all kind of crazy ass shit don't make no sense.
Yes.
So where I see it, it's time for manhood to come back in style. So, you know, it's been a long time we've been demanded to be quiet and told that we ain't shit and all that other crazy stuff. But as the times roll and they're changing, they're going to need a man. They're going to need the factor.
Yes, sir.
And at the same time, who's more stronger, powerful, smarter, faster, adapt quicker, they've been trying to get rid of a certain type of man since the beginning. They can't do shit with us like cockroaches. Although all the while we're not on that level. But we persevere. So
Hey, Eric Fuller said, "What's good, Voodoo?" Eric Fuller, shout out Eric Fuller. Welcome
right
to the
on,
show.
Fuller. That's my brother right there, Black
Yeah, I'm
Panther.
gonna mod him up. Make sure I mod you up, brother.
That's a serious brother right there, Black Panther, real people.
Yes, sir.
Good brother, conscious brother. He does a lot of things in the community for the youth groups. A single father
friend of
raising his
Voodoo
own
Child,
son.
a friend of mine. Much respect, brother.
Real people right there,
Exactly.
Mr. Fuller. Real people. Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine, brothers, a dude the size of Terry Crews? They have him put on, pink and, fuchsia and put a wig on him and put makeup on him. Can you imagine that? And they put him in a damn tutu, and he willingly do that.
Sad part about it, in this public, we ain't even gotta imagine it, though. We just turn on TV and see it.
Yeah. It's just crazy how people will allow someone to compromise them. They compromise themselves because they don't have to do it. They don't have to do it.
You let them tell it, they do. It's all about the paper chase. It's the
Hey,
bag,
I can
my
tell you
brother.
all about it. I was a model in Los Angeles. I can tell you all the fuck about it. What they do is this right here. What is that noise going on?
I'm sorry, bro. There's somebody at my door on my surveillance system. I gotta turn this down.
Okay, this will be quick, man, because I really think the world needs to hear this because
Go
I'm
ahead,
an LA nigga.
Go ahead,
Most motherfuckers, I'm a rolling 60 Crip. I had to hide being a model from my gang, and I went in to experience this shit. These dudes, I was chased one time on my bike for 3 miles by a white dude in his Jaguar. Everywhere you go, I'm thinking, man, I'm about to be having a business like Nah, they treat you like a woman. I'm not gonna tell you all about it. You can read into the rest of it. But my mama put me in a modeling school. I did all this, and I come down here and I'm like, hey man, these motherfuckers treat me exactly like a bitch. And then I come up now, I'm looking at the news, I'm like, oh, that's how you get in. I'm done with it. Y'all take the mic. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the modeling school, the acting, all of that is, theater. That's one road of getting into Hollywood.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Go ahead,
bro.
you got it.
Even some of those hardcore hip hop artists too, bro.
Some of them.
I used
Most
to.
of them.
I mean, bro, I used to protect them. I used to protect some of them dudes, and yo, they sweet as a bake sale, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them sweet as a bake sale. I mean, the ones that I was around. A lot of them jokers are sweet as a bake sale.
Hey, Malik Mack said Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson. I mean, it's not like they was hiding that. If you saw that Paul Mooney roast when Richard Pryor was talking, they was talking about it. As a matter of fact, Richard Pryor talked about it on his stand-up. If you listen to Mudbone, I forgot which album it was. Listen to Mudbone. These dudes was telling what they was doing. They wasn't hiding it. Richard Pryor, Paul Mooney, Flip Wilson, none of those dudes was hiding what they was doing.
Yeah.
It was out in the open with it. And that's because they didn't have someone, or they didn't listen to the ones who was trying to put them up on game. So you see, like a what's the brother's name? Like a Donny Hathaway, Sam Cooke, or James Brown. These brothers was about ownership. You wasn't going to just, you wasn't even Ray Charles. It was about ownership, owning their stuff. And they didn't take none of that foolishness. Some of them was killed, but they didn't take that foolishness.
You're gonna be killed or blackball, one of the two. But I dare you think that they're gonna let you speak to their public free and clear without something to hold against you.
I was just speaking to the missus about that. I was saying, they never let any of us or anybody in general get out clean. We don't get out clean.
Hey, let me have a piece on that real quick because again, I'm a real LA nigga. I done did the shit. And when I come out, I'll tell you a quick story. Watch
Take
this.
your time, brother. Take your time, brother.
What I've never told, because they'll kill you. I'm out of it. I can tell y'all this. Watch what happened right here. So I'm at this party in Pacific Palisades. It's like 300 people, and this girl keeps chasing me around. She looks like she is part us, but she is a brunette. And she finally cornered me, and I said, "Hey, little girl," because she looked young. I said, "Check this out, man. I'm here trying to hook up and get some contracts going." And she said, "Yeah, my dad could hook you up." She's 16, tits popped out and everything. I'm running from her the whole party. I finally come to a table. I said, "Hey, man, you got to leave me alone." And she pointed to her parents. She said, "My parents are okay with this." She was 16. Now, watch what happened a couple of months later. I had a contract to get a movie. I would have made $2 million. I was canceled. Why? Because I didn't fuck that girl. What they do is they have something on you. And what would have happened, nigga?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is $6 million, not for you, nigga. Remember that girl? You're gonna get one. I'm done, nigga. I'm done. Y'all take it.
That's the truth, brother. They do the dirt
Right on.
with you to get the dirt on you.
Oh yeah.
That's what they do.
You're gonna put some skin in the game.
Yeah, and they would actually drug you, put you in a compromising position, film that shit while you out, show it to you, and say, "We got you. You belong to us from now on, or we're gonna reveal this." I'm for certain that happens.
Oh yeah, you got a ceiling that you're gonna hit. Once your popularity gets to a certain level, you turn a few heads, and they see that you're an industry to them, you're a business, you're a potential corporation. Then they're gonna have to build a file on you. They're not gonna let you out there without nothing in the game, unless they put a big contract to kill your ass on your head, which they're gonna do that too. But with the 360 deal, they're gonna fully encompass everything about you, your entity, your image, your words, your decisions, your moves. Like Dick Gregory was telling us a long time, these people are slaves, man.
Yes, sir, brother. In that 360 deal, it has Galaxy in it. Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
They own you. Anything that you ever do under that name, they giving you, they're breaking you off a piece of what you earn.
Yeah, in
And
a very
it's
small
not
part.
it's not worldwide. It's Galaxy. That's just covering no matter where you go. They telling you you belong to us. You sell a fitted cap.
Or are they telling you no one ever really dies? Even when you die and wake back up in the next life, we're gonna own you.
Exactly. just if you get cloned and somebody look, startling, resembling you, they gonna owe us too.
Hey, but look how they do it. What I done figured out though, because they tried it with the faggot. I'm sorry. They tried it with the homosexual with me. Didn't work. They tried everything. They know you. I was a babe hound. So they brought a badass 16-year-old. They have you. You heard me?
If you're
Because they
not
tried
strong
it with gays, that didn't work. They try it with they're gonna get you. If they wouldn't have worked, I'll be quick. I'm almost done.
take
If
your
it
time,
wouldn't
bro.
have worked with that girl, they would have tried it with drugs. I'm done.
Yes, sir. You're
Right
absolutely
on.
correct.
Right.
If you're not strong enough to resist that temptation, they're gonna get you.
Well, you got to understand, man. After you've been doing this for so long, I mean, even Shakespeare told you the world was a stage. It's all a performance, politics, everything that you believe in, trust, love. It's mostly just posturing. It's all bullshit. It's plagiarized. It's taken from somewhere else. It's up to you to research and go deeper to find out what you so-called love and believe. But most of us ain't gonna do that. But after a while of doing this, they got it down to a science. They're cold-blooded with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, look at them. I mean, every day we hearing about P Diddy smoking sausage, and that ain't stopping shit. we ain't boycotting Ciroc.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't drink, but shit.
Well, I'm saying as a people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We ain't.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
I
You're
don't
right.
really fuck with the
Yeah,
juice
shout
either.
out. It's your baby. Much love and respect, sis. Always. Go ahead, brothers.
Yes, sir. That that's another subject that really irks my brain. It's like whether we don't want in our community, brother, shouldn't be there, regardless of what and who it is, and anything that serves to our detriment, we should work to get rid of it. And it's a lot of these cats running around here calling themselves executives that serves to our detriment.
Well, I mean,
And but some of us rock with it. Some of us rock with it. You got cats coming out defending this dude. I can't do that. I can't defend none of that behavior. Some of them need more than a talking to. They do.
right
They
on.
need more than a talking to. The one who got that little boy out there, that little TRT, what his name is, the little boy out there doing the hip hop with all those obscenities in it. All those grown men around him need more than a talking to.
It need to be made an example of.
Exactly. And the mother need to put her. Somebody to take their bed off and beat her ass too.
Yeah. Well, we don't understand, man. You show me the women of your culture, and I'll show you what type of culture you have. And right now, we don't understand that the women are the filter. They can economically change a whole lot of shit that we just gonna be seeing to be some grumpy old dudes fussing about. I mean, the food, the prices, where we're going, what we're entertaining, what we're involving ourselves in over family. What's more important? What are we teaching the children? But if your mama tell you get the bag, what you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a
What are you
fact.
in loving?
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
make sure
And and,
y'all
and,
go over and,
and,
and tap into the enemy's public channel. Go ahead, brother.
And the thing
Now,
about it is, when you point this out, instead of them taking it, is saying that you're the power, you're the filter, you're what allows what to come through. If you tell your son, look, don't bring nobody to my house with their booty hanging out, then guess what? That's one less cat off the booty list if he want to come to your house.
yes,
I
sir.
tell him that I'm just some old cat that just, he ain't finna old dudes be tripping, bro. But guess what? If your mama letting him in, oh, leave him alone. Guess what we gonna get? Guess what we gonna get?
Hey,
Brother.
but let me hold the feather for a second. I'm rolling 60 Crip, Los Angeles West Side out here, and here's what's going on, nigga. You know it. They admire us. Don't let them tell you no shit. Motherfuckers in their 30s and 40s admire me. So it's my job to hold myself up. I don't wear my ass hanging out like I'm about to get fucked. So
Right
my
on.
so my homies don't. And you know, OGs, all y'all, I'm the youngest OG I sound like. Y'all are double OGs. You know, I admire Big Philly. Big Philly is Oh my God. I love Big Dog Philly. I want him to be proud of me. I'm done here. Don't ever forget that the
Yeah,
kids are
much
looking
respect,
at you.
brother.
I'm done.
Much respect.
Respect to you, brother. You
Right
know,
on.
brother,
And
I
we
gotta, I
appreciate that.
gotta, I gotta. Yes, brother, it's greatly appreciated, brother. Salute to you.
Thank you.
Much love, honor, and respect to you, brother. Also, um, I got a Gmail today that they took my video down from Little RT because I use his music. Because I use his music, and that video shouldn't be up for me to critique. An 8-year old talking about if she ain't sucking it, she need to get out his shit. An 8-year
Wow.
old like that. They took my video down because I was critiquing it, but they not taking that video down.
That video down. That's crazy.
They took mine down because I'm using because a copyright strike on that damn filth. It wasn't a strike, but they blocked the video. But I just told them to take that, to trim that off my stream and keep the stream up. But they said I used the music. And I'm like, you don't have a problem with that? That video and what that little boy is doing and what that little boy is saying? It shows us, it confirms to me what their agenda is with our babies.
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's crazy, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We got to unplug, man. We can't continue to allow to have them free reign, let them have free reign at our children's young undeveloped minds. We can't let them walk. Give them his tablet. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. I don't give a damn what you think you know. You controlling with that tablet. Bioluminescence is a way to control you with light and sound and get to your subconscious without you even knowing. And unless you studying that and you're not an aficionado on that, homie, then I suggest you take the tablet back. On top of that, we don't know what waves passing through the babies. They ain't had this shit forever. We ain't had the 20-year mark where, the lawyers come out and tell you, did you have the tablet? Did you get the wave sickness? Are you losing your hair? We don't know what's happening. And we letting them have free reign at the kids. And I'm like, dog, you got to monitor some of this. You can't just let them do it. And if you're gonna let them have it, at least use it as a tool to inspire some responsibility. They want this tablet, then your room got to be clean. Your chores got to be done. You got to understand, read a little something, learn a little something. And not only that, if they want the tablet, then you need to be in charge of some of the things that they're seeing if they want to get to see the things that they want to see. And then you still need to be monitoring that. If we want any results in the future, it's going to be in what we're doing with the crops, with the children, the food, the things of the future. Because a lot of us hard-headed, we invested in it. We in love with their money, not realizing they telling you in December that they might be going all digital and turning off your money. So all you hustlers with closets full of dollars, if you don't wash them hoes quick and turn them into something tangible and real, it's just gonna be ornamental. It's gonna be something you can show somebody once upon a time you did. You need to keep updated on your hustle if you're out there in these streets making these moves. Know where you're going with this shit and have a game plan and a finish line. I mean, because hustling ain't a lifestyle; it's just a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Much
But
love, Jews. I see you out there. Much love to Jews. Go ahead, brother.
right on. Like I said, we gotta start with the children. We gotta start immediately. Just because they're whining because they're denied the tablet ain't a bad thing. I mean, it's good for his lungs. Let the little summer gun cry a little bit. But all that
I
other
didn't have no tablet. I didn't have no cell phone.
at all,
You
at
know
all.
what?
And not only that, you exercise your mental capacity and your memory.
But exactly. But you know the saying when we was growing up. Stop that hollering before I give you something to cry about.
Yes, sir. What today?
And that's what it was back when I was growing up. You stop that hollering before I give you something to cry about, and you're not gonna cry no blood. As long as they're not crying, no long as blood's not coming out their eyes, they can cry until they cry down river.
What these new parents are a little tender to their enemies public, in a world where they can tell you your child is not a boy or a girl, or your
Yes, sir.
child can decide what sex they want to be at 11 years old and take you to court. These new parents are a little tender. See, I know I would have had to homeschool because you ain't but to tell me what to do with this person that I'm feeding, protecting, making decisions on every day. Sometimes not eating myself. so they can have. You're not but to tell me in my house what you're doing. But in this new world where we extra tender and we follow the rules,
Yes. And you know what, though, brother? It's going to come to the point that we're going to have to form some type of, we're going to have to meet. We're going to have to come together other than this.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to have to talk about certain things, and we're going to have to do something about certain things.
Right on.
We're going to have to come together and do something, because when it comes to that, like I said, those Negroes need more than a talking to.
Not only that, bro, they're already planning for the breakdown. Like I told you, look at all your major cities, 22-foot walls built around it everywhere. They're telling you so you can sleep at night. I don't think they care about you sleeping, homie, when you could go outside, fall in a pothole and break your leg.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? When your pipes are outdated and you getting fed lead in your neighborhood, but other neighborhoods have those good clean pipes.
Exactly.
Your kids got mental health problems that are unaddressed. I mean, everything about this corporation shows you it's in the days of Babylon. The tower is ready to collapse.
Yes,
so
sir.
Even though we're not revered and respected as men, we got to be coming together and doing this, and starting with the talk and the reverberation, the sound, the movement. Because when it break down, they're gonna all turn to us. Even though they're gonna look to you, even though you ain't had no practice being a man.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be time to be a man. Because believe me, all the women gonna turn back to ladies, and the other guys that like to smoke sausage, they gonna either quit that shit or disappear because the police won't be there to protect them. And them hardcore chicks that look like Manny Fresh, they gonna all put on a dress.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we got to be ready to assume the call when it comes. So I'm down with the meeting. I'm down with getting some plans together. We're all doing that individual. As I've talked to each one of you brothers individually, I know that, and we need to get it out into a fashion where the public can receive it, even if they don't want to hear it right now. Let them see it. Let them hear it.
If once they see it, it's going to be, they're going to love what they see.
What I want to ask to our public, our people, my indigenous, my aboriginal, so-called black, who is going to protect you if this shit hit the fan tomorrow? And not only that, we are already known for not sticking together.
Yes.
Brother, sister, what you gonna do?
But you know what, though, brother? Sometimes I know I was told by brothers that's a lot wiser than I am, that our hands will be forced. They're going to force our hand. Our enemies are going to force our hand to do for self and to come together and
they're already doing that,
take care of business. I know they're already doing it. They said this years ago. I'm almost 60, but they told me when I was a lot younger that our hands is going to be forced to do for self, and that's a broad spectrum. It's a big umbrella, not necessarily just do for self overall.
I can see it on the horizon, bro. You see the price of food. You see the price. I went there the other day and spent $100 and wasn't shit in my basket.
Oh yeah, brother.
And all I could think about was these single ladies that struggling with this. All the single men that's raising kids struggling with this. Anybody who raising children right now, who bringing them up in this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ramen noodles getting ate, homie.
Oh yeah, brother. Yes, sir, brother. Yeah. They're making they're doing a lot of experimenting on oodles and noodles.
Yeah, I need to go back to the old days. See, I grew up poor, and I know how to make some fried bread in a black skillet.
Oh, brother, I grew up the same way, bro. But you know what, though? All those of us who eat by that chart that they put in the schoolhouse, they're going to have problems. I don't eat every break like some people do. They go on break, they pulling out bags of food and stuff. No, you have to learn to eat only when you're hungry. I eat when I come home from work. That's it.
Once a day for me, my brother.
When I come home from work. That's the only time I eat, when I come home from work. I may have me a cup of coffee in the morning. Sometimes I won't even have that. I might have me some water or something in the morning, but I eat when I come home from work. You can't tell me that you're starving if you ate yesterday. No way.
Yeah, you already fixated on survival. You're on survival mode. And right now they're in luxury mode. And for
Exactly.
for the longest time, we've been in luxury mode. We want the clothes we can't afford. We want the car we can't afford. We want the house we can't afford, all for the look. And every day we bashing our brains and we smashing ourselves and we running this rat race trying to keep up with conditions that we created. With a lack of discipline.
Yes, sir.
Because we living in our feelings right now. And we doing what we feel, what we believe, and not what makes sense.
I agree, brother.
Yes. All experiences too. Can't even
All
teach that.
experiences. We
All
have
experience.
and we have to, those who have experienced that and try to give us that, we can't, we can't deny them. We have to give them our ear and listen to these brothers. I'm becoming an elder. People call me elder, and I don't even get offended with that.
No.
I think that is a term of
Respect.
endearment. It's a term
Respect.
of endearment to me. Somebody elder, I don't even get offended with that.
That's what we're missing in our community right now. Elders.
Exactly.
Instead we got old ass motherfuckers talking about 60 and 50 is the new 30 and all this strange ass. I can't tell by the way you walking with your wobbling ass looking like a damn penguin.
But also, brother, when they say that's a dude that's refused to grow up any damn way.
Yeah. Instead of enjoy all aspects of life. You were an adolescent, you were a child, you were a young man, strong, fast, quick. You got a little smarter and a little older. And as you got a little older, you got a little wiser. You learn how to jump a little different, move a little different, more economically.
Brother, shit. I'm almost 60 years old and I can still kick the top of my doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I can still kick it fast too.
Yes,
the top of my doorway.
I bet you do it even better now, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been doing it since I was like 8 years old.
Yes, indeed.
A lot of people don't understand that if a man takes care of himself, he's as strong as he'll ever be at 60.
Right on, Mr. Fuller. Mr. Fuller said, these brothers, they don't check each other enough. They don't check each other at all, Fuller. And I know you're an advocate for that. I've been around and watch you pull a young man aside, tell him, no, bro, you can't do that around here. You can't do that around here. That's not gonna happen around here. But that's why you got the respect you got. And now it's coming to the time that us brothers, we got to step forward and say what it is. Because I'm the same way.
Sir.
I lived in
Hey,
a straight
shout out
hood.
Hawkeye. I see you out there, Hawkeye.
I live in the hood. Thugs everywhere.
You see the side blade that Prophet Levi just did?
Mm-hmm.
Video. He did a nice side blade.
Mm-hmm.
He was almost 6 o'clock too. That damn thing was like at least 5 minutes to 6.
Hey man, I seen that video earlier, and I told him that I'm in a healthy way. I'm envious of the brother, the shape he in, and the look. He looked like a warrior.
I'm playing it back. There you go. I just played it back.
He did a nice side blade. The side blade was nice.
Hey, you look at the people in the background. He walking through that
shout
crowd.
out Woke is the new sleep. I see you out there.
Salute to the brother Woke.
Rewind it back. That side kick.
The side blade was nice and smooth too.
Boy, Hawkeye said the corporations are buying votes.
It's all good.
They always bought votes, my brother. Not only that, think about the redistricting. When you learn about that, where they could just change your district and put you in a different area, and now your vote means a whole different thing.
Yes, sir.
I mean, come on, bro. If you invested in this voting system, I mean, you're a fool. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody, but you need to explore the voting system. You need to look it up. You need to understand electoral college. You need to understand redistricting, and realize that even when your vote becomes prevalent, and it could mean something, they could just redistrict your area, and all of a sudden you can't pick your house up and move it. You're in a whole nother area.
Yes, sir. Brother, they have certain health cares based on area codes. I was watching a commercial, and they was talking about certain healthcare systems based on not area codes, zip codes. Based on zip codes, they had certain.
You got background, brother. You got to mute up, Chop. You.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
Salute to you, brother.
Salute to you, man. I see you got the black ninja up there, man. That's what's up.
Roger that.
Yeah, I also
Everybody
pray.
like and share, man.
Sponsor Prophet Levi, man. Yeah.
Salute,
Y'all
man.
building, man.
Yeah, I'm 45 years old. I still can kick the top of the door thing you talking about, like
Enemies
the top.
Public, yeah. Shout out to Enemies
Yeah,
Public.
yeah, I also can do that too, man. I do a lot of meditation, sun gazing, stretching, stuff like that. Yeah, and then like in order to stay like that as well too, man, you definitely got to eat healthy too, man.
Definitely.
Definitely, it has a lot. It has a lot to do to. It has like eating healthy is like almost like the fountain of youth to me. You know.
Yes, it is. I mean, if you look at what they put in the food, the result of most of the food is to fill your body with mucus and to calcify your
Right.
pineal gland. That's the
Exactly.
two things that almost all the food they feeding you doing. Everything. Calcifying your pineal gland and
Produce
filling your body
mucus.
with mucus. Mucus, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All their sicknesses and so-called diseases are only just mucus.
Thank
Dr.
you.
Sebi was on that shit.
Yes, sir, brother.
Right. You took the word right
I
out of
know.
my mouth. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
all their healthcare system, that's just all belief. I don't even like when people come out, oh, he's a doctor. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? What does
This
that
is
mean?
stuff. This is stuff where we learn from from the earth. That's just it's not really a. I mean, it's all about eating healthy, bro. Because if you go back in the day, they ain't have all these sicknesses and stuff until they start making all these
Hey,
food and do they start raising farm in the lab and shit. You know what I'm talking
let me
about?
ask you.
That's
Let me ask you a question, bro. How many of y'all remember that cancer was only something they talked about late at night, and it seemed to be only talking to white people? Remember that shit? Remember late at night when a cancer commercial come
Yeah,
on and they
shout
talk
out to
about
Woke, shout out to Hawkeye. I see y'all.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
what's up?
yeah.
I'm about to
I remember.
do a stream on different medications that they got out there and the side effects. You know what I mean?
oh that the ingredients, bro. You see the shit they putting in this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sir.
yeah, yeah. Hey, check this out. Check this out. A white person told me this. Okay, they told me like the what they put in the vegetables and the cows and the meat. It's the same ingredients. It's gonna be in the seeds. The seeds are not even good. Like they
No,
have some type.
no.
Yeah, it produces female hormones.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
They're starting to sell human meat also in Great Britain. So it'll
Yes,
be over
Human meat.
human meat.
yes. It's
Come on, bro.
called. It's look. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Philly. I did. I'm supposed to do a show on this. I can't believe I ain't covered this yet. So this is what they do. So say
Wow.
like your favorite celebrity. Say like your favorite
Wow.
celebrity is
Come on now.
Diana
You ain't
Ross.
about to go there.
I'm serious. They
You
doing
ain't about
this
to go
here. Listen to me. Listen. Say like you got a favorite celebrity, right? So
there.
they take a part of her stem cells and grow it in the lab and it be meat. So and like they making a sausage or something out of it. Is I'm on the right page? Big Dog Benny.
Come on, man. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man.
Shout out Jesus freaking Christ.
A good brother. I seen a video years ago where a rabbi was talking about the meat that's being served to the people at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about how some of the missing and exploited children and the people that that's missing and never found again.
Damn.
They was eating. He said the people are so stupid they won't believe what I'm saying because they're so naive.
Hey, shout out 818 player.
Truth is stranger than
Shout out,
fiction,
shout
my
out,
brother.
salute.
He said that they drink their blood
Mm-hmm.
and they and the meat is the sausage, the hamburgers, and all that shit.
That's right.
I want to
Absolutely.
find the video too. He actually said that. That rabbi actually said that.
That's right. And the main people who does this is these most powerful men in the world, the elites, and they do it as a ritual. I believe it's
Roger
called
that.
spirit
Yes,
cooking or something.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Appreciate that, brother. I'm kind of disconnected on a lot of shit, so a lot of this shit I'm hearing first time when talking to y'all, and I respect it more coming from you because, as you just said, you did some research. You ain't just tell me some shit, and I can take it in a different way myself. I really appreciate that. That's wild. So I mean, we on a short time list, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. If they got this going on, I mean, they really think they done won because I mean, they getting to the point they can sell a motherfucker to you to eat.
Big dog Phil, I'm gonna have to give you my address, man, so you can mail me some of that shit.
I think his name was Rabbi Mintz, who was talking about the human sacrifices and how and I think and Finkelstein. They was talking about how some of the children that was never found is in McDonald's.
Well, you know,
Wow.
about 2 months ago, they had 50 young girls disappear in Ohio, and that I never seen on the internet. If a cat wasn't from Ohio and sent it to me locally, I still ain't seen nothing about it on the internet.
Hey,
1 month,
do you know
50
the
little
age
girls.
bracket? Do you know how old they were and
No, they
what
was young.
nationality they were?
All of them were missing. None of them was black girls, but all of them, every other all ranges between 6 and fucking 13, just missing.
What?
Yeah, I only heard about it because I was on the road out there, and a cat in New Jersey asked me. I was in Jersey, and he was shout out to my people, and he was like, "Man, you heard about all them girls went missing?" I'm like, "What girls?" And then he started showing me newspaper clippings. I mean, newspaper shots of it on his phone, and I was like, "Wow, why that shit ain't in the
In
internet
Ohio?
everywhere?"
In
Yes,
Ohio? Okay, I'm gonna
yes,
look
sir.
that up. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna definitely check that out.
Been about two
And
months
you
ago,
do you
man.
know how long ago this happened? If you don't mind.
About 2 months, 2 3 months.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody sub up to everybody channel, man. My brother Voodoo, Barbershop Talk, Enemy Public, Key Norfolk. Everybody sub up to 818 players. Everybody got a channel, throw your channel out, man. Everybody sub up to everybody, man. That's how we
Everybody hit
grow.
that like and that share and that link when you come in the door, man. Like it and
Yes, sir.
share.
Hit that like
Collective of
button. Hit that
brothers,
like button.
collectives of brothers just try to elevate consciousness. Ask why the most human thing we could do, instead of just
Yes, sir.
hearing.
Brother, why would McDonald's apologize for somebody
But it,
finding a human tooth in their damn meat?
oh wow. What the
Apology.
ooh wee.
Wow.
Apology?
They don't like to give apologies.
Wow, that's crazy.
Apologies and an
Brother
admission
OG,
of
I
guilt.
just sent you something, brother. I just sent you something, OG.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So you think somebody dropped the tooth in there, or was it processed
No, no,
into meat?
I don't think the
It
sound.
had to been processed, man. Come on, bro. The cook ain't do it.
He said McDonald's executive apologizes over foreign objects, including a human tooth found in their products.
Come
Oh,
on, man. Come on, man. Come
hey, bro.
on,
You know what I
man.
see that as, bro? Somebody at the plant trying to send a message, homie. They got a whistleblower because I'm sure they got a process down to because I've watched them. I used to haul meat for Sonic Burgers, and it's 100% beef, but you don't want to know where it come from. And I watch
Exactly.
them make it into this paste, man. That's so beautiful, and print
Well,
out them
I
burgers.
gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. If it's 100% meat and you don't know where it come from, how you know if it's 100%
No,
beef?
no. What I'm telling you is anything off the cow, they ain't throwing shit away. They take the
Right.
cow hooves and grind it down, and that's jello. They put some color in it and some flavor. When you boil it and cool it right quick, it turns into that gelatinous state. That is jello. the bones going to Revlon to the makeup place. They're gonna take them bones and pound them in the dust and color them and make it into makeup. The cheap shit is old used grease. That's why it make women's face break out. All that shit in Popeyes they throwing away and they suck out the grease trap. They take that to a plant, process it, filter it down, and they send that to the cheap makeup people. You know what I'm saying? I know. I'm a truck driver.
What?
I don't watch all this shit get processed. Shit like bologna, potted meat, ain't no meat in that. That shit is just bones. I done delivered big old boxes of bones. They smashed that shit down. They add a little phosphorus to it. They put some garlic powder to it. I know because I be questioning shit. And then
Powdered meat?
know that the meat is just bones, man. It's bones.
Oh man.
Bologna. See, if it came from a chicken, then it's chicken meat to them. Anything that's organic can be labeled what it came from.
Hey, we're
Just like
about to play that video real quick. Hold on. I got you, brother. Make sure the volume up. Yeah, no volume. Here we go. Let's go back.
記者会見にご参中賜りまして誠にありがとうございます。私、本社名、お名前をおっしゃっていただき、引き続きご質問いただければと思い
Hope they
ま
have
す。
a translator.
今回の異物混入の件に
Right.
関して、多くのお客様に多大なるご心配とご迷惑をおかけいたしました。そのことに対して深くお詫びを申し上げます。大変申し訳ございません。
と申します。1点質問させていただきたいんですが、
まず私どものサプライヤー様の工場ではですね、その
I can't understand him,
まず
brother.
基本的にこのなんていうんですかね、こう破片が入りにくい。
Yeah, I can't understand them either. Shout out Jaguar. I see you out there. Much love and respect.
Jaguar. I can't understand him. I don't understand why they put that.
And Chinese or Japanese, whichever one. Much love, Jag. Good seeing you, brother.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Please share the live. Please share the live.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
I remember about a month ago, a woman said she Malik Mack, Chinese executives of McDonald's. So you know what that is.
Seems like they poised to take over everything, right?
Yes, sir. This lady said she ordered some ribs, and they served her. I mean, they didn't even try to hide it. They straight up served that woman dog.
Man, stop.
Man, shout out to DJ Cut. He be doing it in the morning. Some of the videos he show, New York City, especially New York, they selling rat on the corners. They grilling rat.
I can believe that. I can believe that. But look.
One boy wanted. Yeah, they got all kinds
But
of
they
videos.
they've been doing the pigeons. They've been doing that. They do that in Houston, like at the park. We got a lot of homeless downtown park. It's a lot of homeless be over there. Some of them be sleeping out there at night. They'll make them a little bonfire, dude. And they be have their little. You know how you cook chicken, like you open it in the middle and spread it out, like you got this side over here and this side over there. You know what I'm talking about?
Fillet it.
Well, they had that bitch on the stick. Hey, come on, bro. You know that that's all they've been doing. The pigeons. Hell, I might even eat me a damn pigeon, but not the rat.
Oh, gee, I just sent you the video of that woman said she was served dog. Salute to my brother Jared Jaguar.
Did she know it was a dog?
When she opened it up and she thought she was getting ribs, and it was, and you can clearly see that it's a damn dog.
Whoa. So they ain't even cut the rest of the dog off. They just gave it a whole.
No, they just gave. They gave I don't know if it was the hind leg or the front leg, but you can.
Wow! Oh my God! Wait a minute! Oh no! But she probably ordered it from an Asian, because the Asian folks, they do that over there too now. So did she order from an Asian restaurant or something?
It's Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Okay, well, shit, that ain't no surprise to me, because they do that anyway. They been.
Hey, bro,
Do you
they
know?
might
Go
well
ahead.
eat. They might
Ordered
well eat their
Chinese food
dogs how
today,
much they love them.
and these are supposed to be a spare rib,
Here
and
we
it's
go.
clearly a
Let's start
dog
the
paw.
video.
You can see it.
Damn.
There's nails still on this. Oh God, that's
Oh
a
my
fucking dog paw, bro. Oh,
God.
Hey, man, I can't see it, man.
Barbecue.
they're not
Barbecue.
right for this at all. Look at the nail. Look at that. That's disgusting. This is in Haverty Grace, and it's called China Place or China Palace. I'll post it on my Facebook, but I'm definitely keeping one of these, and I'm taking it to the health department to have them test it, even though they don't have to, because that's clearly right there.
Yeah, that's straight up K9 right there.
Hey,
This is
bro,
what they're
she
doing
said
to
she
us now.
keeping one of them. What's she gonna do with the
They're
other
so
one?
not right for this.
Damn.
And yes, I'm in
Probably
my
gonna
bathroom
drop
because I'm trying not to
All
throw
right.
up.
Probably gonna drop it in some beans.
Don't ever go there. And all you Chinese food
I'm
lovers,
definitely keeping one of these.
I suggest you reevaluate your life before you end
Man,
up
damn.
choking
I
on a
love
dog
me some
nail.
shrimp fried rice and teriyaki chicken, man. Y'all get on my
All
nerves,
right.
man.
Gross.
Shit.
Bro.
Brother,
Damn, why y'all gotta
I'm
do me
about to
like
go there
this,
now,
man?
get my money back, and
better eat something that's really
get my
you can
piece of my fucking
identify
mind
as
because
chicken.
that's
I tell you that
disgusting.
damn much.
Hey,
They're
bro,
not
they
right
do
for
be
this.
having some mysterious pieces of chicken, bro.
Damn, man. Y'all make me sick,
Hey, you
bro.
know that
Philly,
chicken.
why you do this, bro?
If you're
You know
gonna
Come
that
eat
on,
chicken,
chicken that
Philly.
you know that.
good brother, make sure it is identified. You can actually identify it
Hey,
as
bro.
all that
Hey,
boneless shit. You don't know what you're getting, brother.
Hey, I
yeah,
call that boneless chicken. I call
I
that
don't
plum
trust
chicken, man.
nobody whose eyes is more slanted than mine to cook my food.
Oh, God.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I love Chinese. I love Chinese food, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you, homie.
And my eyes are slanted like a motherfucker. They slanted.
That nigga, boy, you wrong. Hey, you a racist. You a racist, Philly. That nigga racist as hell, man.
I ain't racist, I'm real. I don't trust nobody with more slanted eyes than me to cook anything for me.
Man.
All right, bro. Hold on. My
Yeah, for
eyes a little
real.
slanted, bro.
Damn.
I said more slanted than mine.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's racist, man. You going to jail, man. You going to jail, man.
And there you have it.
I'm
Damn.
just saying, man. You responsible for what you intake in your body. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I've been knowing that shit. They eat everything over there, man.
They do. Yeah, they
Jaguar
do.
I
food.
ain't never been over there, but I know they eat
But
everything.
look, why they don't eat the cow? They eat it. Ain't that funny? They eat everything else but the damn
Our
cow.
pets. Hold on. Hey,
Hey,
Chop.
bro.
Our
Spiders,
pets
everything.
is their cuisine.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. They eat every damn thing but the damn cow.
Hey, I seen
The
the little
cow.
pup you had. Hey, they'll put that's what they been feeding y'all. That Chinese food, man. Little dog, man. I seen the little puppy you had. It's a pretty little puppy, man.
Oh
That's
man,
dinner to them, man.
I can't do that, man.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
it's some wild things
Over there,
going on.
they eating human eyeballs too. They eating
Brother, eat at
eyeballs.
home, brother. Eat at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Eat at home.
Everybody
Bro,
sum up
I
to my
think
brother Voodoo Child, everybody channel, man. And shout out
let
to
me,
Simone.
Bro, OG,
I see you over there. I minded you up, Simone.
did
Welcome to
you
the
get what I sent
platform.
you, brother?
Go ahead, brother.
Did you get what I sent you?
Yeah, I got it. I thought I ready to play it. Hold on. I thought I played it.
Nah, I sent you something else as
All
wild.
right. Give me a second. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. Hold on. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta save it and email it to myself. Hey, shout out to Queen B. Welcome to the
Salute,
platform.
salute. I didn't drop my link, but I think if you can see,
Yeah,
y'all
make
can
sure
see
y'all sub up to my brother Barbershop Talk, Enemies Public, my brother Key Norfolk, who been quiet, Voodoo Child, everybody sub up to everybody. Let me get through that real quick. Shout out to everybody in the house.
Big dog,
So
you
I-
got that clip of them selling the human burger, man.
Oh man, I got to get that.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
So I did a little old live on your boy Hassan, right? So what you think? What you think about it getting popped? He got popped. He got popped. That's been clarified. Yeah.
I think that's stupidity. What he did is completely insane.
I agree.
You know, going in somebody else's neighborhood talking shit.
Right next to the
pre-morning.
Right
You
next
know,
to the
early
kids'
morning.
park. Right next to the kids' park with a knife in his hand, talking about come outside.
And what's crazy about it, he did all that attention whoring.
That's
He was
crazy.
attention whoring doing that. Could have lost
Yep.
his good ass life.
What got his snot back rocks, your curtains closed and all that. Yeah, what you be saying? Yeah.
Yeah, well, today, bro, attention pays when you can get paid to be an influencer.
That's why I said that Joker is he getting paid attention.
Yeah, pushing what though? What you pushing?
I seen him on the panel today. Well, not today, but somebody played a recording of him. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying like his last check, like this is before he got demonetized. But yeah, this is when he got demonetized. That's right. When he got demonetized, he already got a $20,000 check. He said, but they owe him. He was getting paid like that. He really is. He really is, man. He really is paid checks like that though.
He laying up
That
in
boy
the hospital.
get bread, man.
Up in the hospital bed with a goddamn camera on.
Chó đi.
Here we go.
Đây, hôm nay em mua
Here we
2 con
go.
chó
Look at
nha.
that video. Shout out McCray
Một con
1000.
thì
I see you
khách
out
lấy đi
there.
nha.
Much
Đây.
love, my brother.
Một con to, một con
Flat
nhỏ nha.
motherfucking powder, flat power.
Those ribs, that's those ribs. That's the ribs.
Here, let's run that back.
Oh, let me get you.
That's the ribs.
Wow.
Thịt chó đi.
Shit.
Đây, hôm nay em mua 2 con chó nhá. Một con thì khách lấy đi nha. Một con to, một con nhỏ nha.
With this shit.
I can't even look at it, bro. I can't even look at it, man. I am literally
brother, they serving vicious dogs.
Bro, I can't even look at the phone, bro. I swear, I'm not lying to y'all. That shit is horrible.
Wow.
Gotta watch it,
though.
Gotta watch it.
Oh, dog.
Gotta watch it.
Somebody done killed Buster, man. Ate his ass up.
Gotta watch it.
Well, there go that little girl dog.
He's coming back.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
But that's what happens, bro, when you put somebody in charge of your food.
Yep.
That's right.
What's up? What's up, brother?
Is life experience more valuable than education, brother?
Hell yeah, absolutely. Because let me add on to that. Because the shit they teach us in school, we don't even fucking use. We don't even use.
Applicable. You're right.
The math, all that shit. We don't even use that shit. Of course, life experience always gonna stand out on top. Because let me tell you why. Because you got a lot of millionaires that ain't got no education.
Yes, sir. But brother, I got a question. It's probably going to crack you up when I ask the question. What kind of money can you make by having a master's degree or a doctorate in African studies?
Bro, don't give me the line. I don't know, bro.
How can you say cruelty to animals?
How can you make a way for you and your family? How could you?
The only way I can see you can make money from that, unless you have your own students or you tutor. I mean, that's the only way I can see. You
But
open your own school or some shit.
So all you're gonna do is keep on passing down the information,
That they don't use.
But for them to make a living, they had to open up a school too.
Right.
Because there's nothing tangible in that information. Absolutely nothing tangible in the information.
Hey, shout out King Genocide. I see you, King Genocide.
Trade besides the information. That's the only thing you can trade is that information.
That it's not even beneficial.
Exactly. Now, it's not beneficial at all. You're running around like Jabari. That's what you're doing.
Man, a lot of them dudes clowns, bro.
Being condescending, thinking you know it all.
Yeah, and we know how most of them are. They indoctrinated and jabbed up.
Oh yeah. They got them grown folks social gangs that they belong to, where they make funny noises and stomp their feet on the ground.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Indoctrination is a horrible thing, man. It's a horrible thing. Akin to crack cocaine, heroin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know a lot about that shit.
Experience is the best teacher.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that's what I say.
You end up going, and unless you're a slave for the establishment or quote unquote the university by running the ball or something, they're making millions of dollars off you. You don't get a goddamn dime off it. They got jerseys with your name on it that they sell for $300. You don't get a damn dime from it, and they're making millions of dollars per game off your ass.
Hey man, you ever notice that we look like walking fucking billboards? Every time you see a brother walking around out here, we got major signs and names on us, blinking lights and extra shiny shit.
I gotta kind of like, I'm not disagreeing, but I ain't gonna lie. This in the sports world, like those jerseys and stuff, and even shoes, they have it. You can make profit. Because this people they've been doing it for a long time, man. Especially these Jordans and shit. Like you can take the motherfuckers to the pawn shop.
I'm speaking about on the college level.
Oh, on the college level, they're
getting exploited on the college level. They get exploited. They don't make a dime off their own damn likeness.
They starting to pay college players. You know that, right?
I heard that.
A small stipend.
Hey, shout out to Jay Davis. But yeah, the NCAA made trillions off of those young students, and it's just recently they can kind of benefit a little bit, but it's sad. And we got King Genocide on the panel. What's good?
Hey, salute to everybody. What's good, Brother Leo, Brother Nasir, Voodoo Child, Brother Shano, Brother Key Norfolk. Hey, check this out. Like the reason, I heard them say that we walk in advertisements, those logos, like a motherfucker don't feel right unless he step out with some Nikes or some Jordans or this name brand shit. But guess what? Our name ain't on none of them brands, and we paying for that shit. That shit is heavy brainwashing. Even to me, I'm stuck on a little bit. Like a lot of times when I buy my shit, I buy 70 to 80% non-logo shit, like shirts that ain't got no logo on all this regular shirt. And then I buy some fresh shit too, because I can buy extra fresh shit because I got, you know what I'm saying? But like, I try not to buy all that logo shit because it's different between design and I gotta have this name tag. Like they be putting their name tag on some shit that be looking wet, and people be like, they accept the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the truth.
yeah. What you about to say, Shadow?
I'm not saying that's the truth. They'll put their name on any damn thing, and because their name on it, they think somebody just going to buy it because their name is on it. It'd be something that's whack. Myself,
Yep.
I'm not a trendy dresser. I'm a suit and tie guy. Now, when it comes to the suit and ties and the shoes and the hats, I does that. But all these jeans and all that, I don't mess with that, man.
But
I
brother,
wouldn't mind. I
now let
wouldn't
me tell
mind
you
being
about the
on that
dress
level.
stuff. A lot of times you don't see big logos on dress attire type. Professional looking shit. So that makes sense. It's the design I'm paying for.
Man, I gotta wear some type of name brand. I'm sorry, bro.
I
I'm
said that.
just
No, ain't nothing wrong with doing it. But some of our people, some of our people, they scared to even go outside unless they got a pair of J's on or some shit like that.
It's a name on everything, so you that's unavoidable.
I like to wear a lot of polo. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. Like I like to wear a lot of polo shirts.
I'm not totally against name brand. I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'3", 280. You know what I'm saying? I find that cheaper clothes fit me worse. They fit me better when I spend a little money, but I can choose between a little bitty polo horse or none just in the back of the shirt, or I can buy a
That's
fucking
true.
horse
That's true.
I can
Nah,
buy the horse
that
from
is
my
true.
chin to my belly. You know what I'm saying? And then I can
Right.
raise up a pants leg so you can see I got the polo socks on. Then I'm gonna hang my
Right.
drawers up so you can see I
Right.
got polo around my waist too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry, homie. You're a walking billboard, and you paid them to advertise for them. Now, where I get into it is whatever flow style you got, because people who are more influential in our hood tend to dress better. You're taking your image and printing along with polo. You don't know one rule to polo. You don't even know that they don't like niggas even swinging a stick from a back of a horse.
I already know.
You don't know any of that. These people have mission statements where they say they prefer we don't buy their clothes, but all the while, it is us who cause their clothes to come into fashion because we are popular culture. So, I'm not against the name brand. What I'm against is taking my energy and putting towards something that's not recycling back into my community, my neighborhood, all my swag and my style and the way I wear it and I put it on, which is making others, the Mexicans, the Chinese, the Spanish, they all wearing Adidas because of us, Adidas.
Now let's get into the solution, right? What we got to do, we got to have a team of our people orchestrating the warehouses to distribute the shit. We got to have females and our males, the ones actually making the fashion and making it. And this the key thing: we got to make this shit fucking quality. You said it earlier, right? We got to make the shit quality because that be the shit to be throwing the nigga off.
Hold on.
Now, if we
King,
make
King
quality shit, right? Hold on, let me add right here though. If we make quality shit, motherfuckers can't say, "Damn, they jerking." Like you about shit, like nah, our shit quality and that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But man, look, we can't really start talking like that until we sitting across the table. Like right now, I got my stack over here. You got your stack over here. This brother got his stack over here. OG got. I mean, I feel you what you're saying, but we can't really start talking like that until we sitting across a table, not on this internet, because we don't got money like that, bro.
Yeah, plus you don't tell your war strategy because business is warfare. You don't tell your war strategy.
Shit, yeah, y'all right, but but that basic concept, it ain't gonna lose. Like I got some other shit. I'll put that shit in the back track. Hold on. Yeah, keep going.
And also, we have had people who had quality merchandise, but some of our people outgrow that after we make them what they are as far as a fashion designer. They'll grow out of it and then they'll sell it.
Right
We
on.
gotta stop. We have to stop selling what our merchandise, especially when the only reason why we are buying it is because one of our brothers or sisters is making it. But we're so quick to sell, our businesses.
Yeah, because I used to love food and shit, man.
And I was just thinking about that, Bro.Nasir. I was like, damn, if I come up with this one shit, I probably get hit with an offer where I gotta sell it, and now it's not controlled by black people in the goddamn.
No, you got to have the mindset where there is no offer to sell it. That
exactly.
This is a lane of your company, and this is for us for real, by us for real, and it's gonna stay that way.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Can you imagine, a Caucasian owns Soul Train?
Yeah, I'm here, everybody. I walked away for a minute. I'm back.
That's insane to me. A
What
Caucasian,
about BT?
a Caucasian owns Black Entertainment Television.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man.
You know,
Your
when you
shit,
say
man.
that with regular people, they be like, "Man, that shit ain't true." Nah, you ain't researched this shit. Look
You
at
know
this
what I'm
shit.
saying?
man.
That
Every
right there.
historically black universe is owned by a white person, homie.
Exactly. But they're called that HBCU.
Yeah, he proud.
Yeah.
You still handle what he wants you
Boy,
to.
you hit a nerve when you said that, bro. Motherfucking, clear people on a black culture, basically what you're saying. I mean, that's just
Well, when you
that's
look
crazy.
at it,
At one time, a Caucasian woman owned Death Row Records.
Wow.
Shout out.
hey man, when you look at it and explore it from the angle that Bro Sanchez hit it up.
Salute to the
Bro
brother
Sanchez.
Hawkeye.
Flat motherfucking power.
Flat
Like he said,
motherfucking
they
power.
pretty much gave that to us anyway. So why shouldn't they own it? I mean, we don't look to own most of the time. We look to participate. I mean, think about the NFL. If every brother in the NFL say "fuck y'all," and tomorrow go and rent a high school football field and just have a flag football game, you tell me the stadium won't be packed.
Yes,
They the
it would.
fucking show. Ain't nobody gonna see them slow ass white boys run up and down the field and block each other.
No.
That's a fact, brother. I always said if the brothers walked off the field and leave all of those disgruntled, spectators in those stands, letting them know that they put asses in those seats, not the general manager, not the coach, not the owner. None of them put asses in those seats. Brothers don't exercise the power that they have. And I have a problem with that. All they have to do is exercise the power that they have, walk off.
Roger.
And I guarantee you, when they see all those disgruntled spectators in the stand about ready to tear that stadium up, they're going to want to make a deal that's going to be in the favors of the brothers. But they're slaves, put it that way.
We don't even want that deal, enemies public. Because every cat I know will spend $20 to go to the high school stadium and watch them games every week. And it could just be flag ball.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna be debating on Big Aboriginal Power Channel on Thursday. Should we be voting in 2024?
Man,
hell no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be debating that. This other brother, brother, I forget his name. We're gonna be going in. He's for voting. I'm against it.
Look,
and
OG
it's
Philly.
gonna be fun. And
OG
hopefully y'all
Philly.
come
I
with
know
some
white
script,
people don't
OG.
vote. I know white people don't vote.
I'm for not voting. I'm for taking control of our own reality.
Ain't no need going your ass out there and standing in the rain because it's always going to be raining and cold.
It's always raining and cold on election.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit.
No matter what day of the year it's on, it's raining and cold.
Yep.
What's voting gonna do for me anyway? What's voting gonna do for me?
Hey, not
what
only
I
this,
get
brother,
out of
man.
voting? Huh?
Hey, tell me what it ever done for you.
Thank you. It ain't did shit for me.
Big part right now. What has it done for you in your whole entire life? So it's gonna do something for you now. This time it's gonna do something for you, right?
Hell, Al Gore won the popular vote, and what did they say now? We don't think so.
Exactly. We're gonna use the electoral college. That means one vote means this many votes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It means these folks got more money than you, and we're gonna have to listen to them.
Based on proximity. Exactly.
Basically.
And they try to say City Hall is the main source. No, the governor makes all the decisions, but the mayor is the bottom of he's like a private in the army. The governor is like the commander in chief of the state. So the mayor, you know, he can't make a decision without the governor's
mayor says
handwriting on it.
The mayor says, "May I do this?" in his own city that he's the mayor over. He's a peon.
First of all, that system is so compartmentalized and so full of shit. That whole fucking system is fucked up. Straight up, homie.
Corrupt to the core, like the enemy
To the
public
core.
been doing the stream saying, corrupt to the core.
Absolutely.
The police force, the judicial system, the government, Congress, you name it, is all the church, the state, court.
Do your etymology. Politician. Poly meaning people. And what is a tick? A blood-sucking
Bloodsucker. Yep.
Politics.
Bloodsuckers of the poor. That's what it means.
Yeah, come in your neighborhood, kiss your babies on the forehead, tell you they love Jesus. Then they pull out that big jar of grease and ask you to grab them.
And then you know what? Then they ignore you for 4 years, and then like
and then
years later they come back, and then they, you chill until the next episode.
Then the Republicans and the donkeys and the elephants go hang out and they crip walk together and drink drinks and take pictures. Yeah.
It's called Republicrats. That's what it's called.
Hey, bro, you should have known you was gonna take a massive fucking when they picked the donkey and the elephant, two of the biggest dick motherfuckers around to associate themselves with.
The jackass or the elephant.
Which one you want? Left wing, right wing. Nobody asking what's in the middle. It's a bird, motherfucker. It's all
flying in the same direction.
It's flying the same direction. The mission is accomplished no matter what side of the argument you on.
Yep, they're bipartisan in front of us, but they agree when it comes. They're not bipartisan in our face, but they're bipartisan when it comes to us. They agree when it comes to us.
See, they don't realize that they the real ballers. See, real ballers, they finance the good and the bad. They don't never lose. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fight against the drug deal in their neighborhood. They're gonna go over there and give them some more of that shit. Here, boy, take some more of this. Yep. You don't win or lose. He on both sides of the fight.
They do that, they do that on an international level. So
yeah.
So they do it on a local level.
Look at Ukraine. We sending all this money to Ukraine, support Ukraine, but nobody's asking what's the money for. The money.
100, 200, some $1 billion to be exact, and try to send them like 16 more, some shit like that.
But like I tell all these cats, you don't realize this is money laundering because they can only use the money to buy weapons and things to wage the war. So basically, they're coming back and giving it right back to the same people to buy weapons. So I gave you the money, then you turn around and give it to my partner over here, and he break me off a little something. Thank you.
They got the contract.
Exactly. They can't do anything else with the money. They can't feed the people. They can't rebuild infrastructure. They can't save anybody. None of that. All they can do with that money is buy more weapons.
They can't buy. They can't drill wells. They can't do shit.
So basically, it's open face money laundering right in your face. I'm gonna give you this money, but I expect you to give me this back. You know that, right?
Exactly. The merchants of death. The merchants of death. The top 5 is in the United States. The top 5 people who make the weapons and supply the whole entire world with weapons is in the United States. The top 5.
And before China take it over, they're trying to take all our weapons. China, you take weapons from them. These niggas and white folk real crazy. Take weapons.
What's crazy about that is they'll finance a war on both sides.
Always, you don't lose.
That's what they do. It's a win-win.
That's what America did. That's what America did for the Nazis and the they did that.
That's the reason why they was killing contractors over there in Iraq years ago, because they was when it comes to the food, the technology, it's all about contracts. And
they helped Nazis all the way up to they had to get rid of them.
Barbershop, you're right though. That's why America was so late to get into World War II, because we had
Right.
financed the Nazis to do what they was doing. But see, they
Exactly.
don't teach you that part in school. They tell you,
Exactly.
oh, Hitler was evil, and we had to shut him down. Nigga, you gave Hitler the money to get away. Hitler was hanging all around New York. He was on Time magazine. He was the man of the year.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
They don't teach you that in school.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you
man of
gotta
the
do a
year
little research.
because of what he did for them. That stimulated the economy. All of that. George W. Bush, Donald Rumsfeld, Dick Cheney, all of them got paid off that war in Iraq and Afghanistan. Lockheed Martin, Halliburton, and Unical. All those companies, it was getting
Build the
paid.
burger.
Build the burger. They were getting paid over there. It's all about that money and that
And guess
grease.
who else? Guess who else was help finance the Nazi family? The Bush family.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And guess who the Bush family related to? The Queen. Yes, sir.
You know, basically, all those people are related in some kind of way.
They right in your face. Everybody know they related. Fucking Obama, your boy related.
You know, John Kerry, and George W. Bush tried to pull it off, but them dudes is cousins.
Yes,
they cousins. And I heard that Dick Cheney is related to Oprah Winfrey.
What?
She's related. I heard Oprah Winfrey and Dick Cheney related.
Wow, I didn't know
They
that.
related.
But I remember she did a genealogy on her, background, and she said it went somewhere to Africa or whatever. I don't know. I'm just, I remember her doing that one time.
They have a template. All they do is have a template, of you give some type of information. They have a template they go by, and that's how they go, and they tell you you're related to this person. You 3/4 Irish, African, and down.
Right.
Fucking
I don't believe they genealogy. That's why I ain't never checked.
I don't believe in that crap.
I ain't never checked it. I don't believe in these clear people genealogy tests. I don't believe it.
No, you got to dig up everybody's mama for that, man. You got to go to the
That's
mother.
right.
Yeah, we don't rock with that over here.
None of that shit. And besides, if you read the bottom of it, they tell you it's entertainment.
Copy the enemy's public white book called Fire, man.
Roger that.
And I'm starting to find out about this place. I've been trying to find studies on what was this place like before the Americans. Because how was Turtle Island was. You know what I'm saying? What nationality of people before they called it America?
Bro.
So
you have a rock with Dane on that? Dane Calloway?
I need to find out who that guy is.
Oh, you need to go check him out, homie.
Sure, brother.
He got him changing the history books right now.
Oh, really?
He got them scratching their damn head. That's what he got them doing.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something. I might got a little video. Let me go to my watch later. Because I've been playing a lot of Dame stuff. Let's see what I got.
Oh yeah, he hitting them with their own paperwork.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, he already basically debunked it.
You get somebody your damn DNA, they plant it somewhere and set your ass up.
I gotta check that out. You say what's his name? What you say his name was?
Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway.
Okay. Put it. I know how to spell. Okay, I'm gonna write this down right quick. Put it in the back chat.
Put it in the back chat. Calloway.
I'm about to show you a quick video, and I'm gonna be doing a little tap in tomorrow early on evolution. We're gonna play some short videos, talk about how basically they came up. Darwin came up with the
Oh yeah.
chimpanzee or the common ancestor,
Oh yeah.
showing how that's a bunch of bullshit too.
Evolution
What
is
up, Meadowbrook? Salute.
evolution. Evolution is the child of eugenics.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta before you even get into this other cat, go look up that Melville Horskovich. Go check him out because he the one who basically gave them the game to invent this evolution shit.
Hey, can you put all that in the back chat for me, please?
Roger
If you
that.
don't, if you don't mind, brother.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find the video. I thought I saved a video of his. I saved some music because he got music out. Matter of fact, let's play one of his songs real quick.
Sunday I'm gonna be doing a stream on PTSD, and it's gonna be an interesting stream. It's not the PT. I'm gonna do all the spectrums of PTSD, not necessarily the police or the military. I'm gonna do the PTSD that we experience.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the house, man. The hell did I put it at?
I'm writing it down right now.
Friday, I'll be talking about how law enforcement agencies infiltrated our organizations. I'll be talking about that on Friday.
Like they did in Chi-Town and all that?
All of that. You know, how, CIA agents were sent in to make our organizations what they are like for us, like the Bloods, the Crips, make them gangs, make them what they are today. I'm going to talk about all that, how law enforcement came in and criminalized a lot of our brothers and sisters who was doing good work, but they came in and criminalized them.
Because how they infiltrated the Black
Yeah, here
Panthers.
comes a short clip of James Calloway. Hey,
this brings up an interesting
it's a short clip of
the
that. I was
fraternity
led
of
into a
Kevin to
burning
get
bush.
degrees in African studies who don't know about the white man. What do they teach in the African Studies Department? They teach the ends in slavery, the ends before slavery, the ends in the Middle Passage, the ends in the Civil Rights era, the ends in the Board of Education, the ends in some subjugated with some white people. Never do you hear in African Studies niggas be the white man. How you gonna train a black man in African Studies and they don't know shit about the white man? That's really dangerous. That's really dangerous.
No, I didn't envision that then. I must confess that that period was a great period of hope for me. And
hey,
I'm
shout
sure
out my
for
brother
many
Chief
others
18
all
not
across
Wills.
the
I see
nation,
you out
many
there, brother.
of the
Much
Negroes
love
who
and
had about
respect
lost
you and the
hope
family.
saw a solid decade of progress
Shout
in
out
the
to James
South.
Calloway too.
It meant a great deal. It was a high moment, a great watershed moment. But I must
Our
confess
Americans was led into a burning
that
house.
dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare.
Leonard Jeffries, who spoke with me at State University of New York, admitted that they're dishonest. Our scholars are dishonest because they hate Steve Coakley for getting into this. When it's here, it should be gotten into, but they're into denial. Why is it African Studies departments are primarily at white colleges, at Temple, at a State University in New York, or San Francisco State, the first African Studies department, in the 60s. Nathan Hare, who helped found it, he can't even teach there. University of Minnesota. All these schools with African Studies department are white schools. The black schools won't have African Studies because they claim to already be black. So they don't deal in that. They don't give degrees in that. So now you've got black professors at white universities having to teach black children the white way. And that's turned into the fraternity of Afrocentricity. I challenge those Negro professors on reparations who are off on Columbus Day, who are off on Thanksgiving, who are off on Christmas, they're off on Easter. They get paid for colonial holidays and they for reparations.
Steve Coakley was only damn nuts.
The school course called Afro-American Studies purposely erased the most accurate truth concerning the history of the indigenous peoples of America, who are now misclassified as blacks? And the answer is yes, if you look at it from a historical perspective and also investigate the agenda of this course of action, being considered a mandatory learning curriculum in American schools. My wife and I have conducted investigative research to uncover the details surrounding this topic so that our viewers can learn and better understand the truth about how foreigners purposely erased our history in order for foreigners to claim our history as their own. The introduction of Afro-American studies invited so-called Black people to integrate with other races.
Yeah,
And
I heard
it was
that one part
used as a
right
means
there.
of
Let me pause
desegregation for many colleges and universities.
that.
That's why, brother.
Like the brother said, man.
That's why experience is more valuable than education, because education gives us exactly what this brother is trying to get us away from. So we got to deal with what with our experiences. It's more valuable than education.
Yeah, we ain't gonna play no more of that. But yeah, that's the brother Dane Calloway. I normally be doing video reviews and agreeing with like 98% of the information that he putting out from my life experience. Shout out to brother and everything he's doing, man. So yeah, we ain't supposed to just be believing in these people information. We supposed to be questioning it and making them prove their information.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the house, man. You know, the link is in the chat. I know the make sure y'all tap in on both channels. You know, Enemies Public channel and this channel. Make sure y'all everybody sub up to Enemies Public Chopping It Up TV. Barbershop Talk. But yeah, man. Experience is more valuable than education. But go ahead, brother, you got it.
Can't nothing supersede what a person, experience. Nothing. Someone tell you, it's really disrespectful for someone to downgrade or downplay somebody's experience, and they try to give you their degree madness over what somebody actually experienced. You have people who attempt to do that. Some people think, I've experienced that some people think that they are ethnically brilliant. All they have to be is their ethnicity. And that makes them smart. Not studying, not experiencing a damn thing. All they have to do is be whatever ethnicity they are. I've experienced that. And then you have to sort of make them look stupid and bring them down some by showing them with your experience that their education was a waste of damn money and a waste of time. Because people are proud of their degree madness. They're proud of it. And what they try to do is downgrade your experience. Tell you that your experience is nothing compared to what they learned in school. Now, I always wondered when somebody go, even as being a doctor, what is the origin of that lesson, of that education? Where did it come from? Did it come from somebody that graduated from a university, or did it come from someone who passed it on as experience? It had to be passed on as experience because these so-called colleges and universities didn't always exist. We taught each other, like the brother said, I believe it was Voodoo Child. I'd rather have this man who was taught by his grandfather to build a house. And he's been building houses for years. And I asked him to build my house. And he has the capability, the skills to build my house. I'd rather have this man at my house than some guy who just graduated from, I don't know, some university, but he never built the house. All he knows is zoning. You know, so he knows all this stuff. He knows social engineering. He knows this stuff.
Right.
He knows how to gentrify people, but he doesn't know how to build homes. I'd rather have the experienced builder because this cats, man, I've seen grab some wood and grab a few tools, give him a few hours. It's incredible what this dude can build.
Right.
He don't go into a furniture store and buy his trophy case. He go get some wood, some nails, some screws, use his drills, his hacksaw, his sander, his rodder, and he just built that shit himself.
You know who I think that's really getting over? What do you call those? They like designers, graphic and design, I guess, like that do blueprints, I guess, homes or whatever.
Yes.
Like, cause it's common sense. Like, if I build, it's common sense to build 4 walls and a roof, right? Now, whatever type of style to freak it out, freestyle, add this, add that. But because I think that shit, those designs, I don't know how much they pay for those designs. I'm quite sure it's a lot of money for the blueprint, pay for a design.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
Yes. Makes a lot of sense.
I think they getting over. Like, why do I have to? If I knew how to, I don't know. Do builders have to pay for it? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of trying to figure out a way how to explain it. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that, brother. Go ahead.
A lot of times they'll do stuff in such mass production. And they'll have these diagrams and they have these instructions. And they'll put the tooling and inside. And it's not really, structural, solid and stuff. Like wall units, shelves and stuff like that. But you'll find that someone who built it from scratch and did their own measurements and stuff, that shit lasts forever.
Right.
As opposed to this wall unit, it's leaning down after a few years. But then when that man built with their real wood instead of that Formica bullshit, they use their Formica, their fake wood that people use that has like wallpaper to make it has a wood finish wallpaper instead of being real wood. But this man who built it with the real wood, who has that experience in building, that shit
And that
matters.
wood ain't worth a shit, huh?
Exactly. You know, experience is everlasting. All you have to do is pass it down.
Right.
You pass it down you can pass it down word of mouth. You know, you get yourself a good carpenter or somebody that can build. That's good. I have a friend because I went to half a day high school, half a day trade school, half a day. After lunch, I went to a Votech. That's how I learned to do things.
Yeah, I went to trade school myself. I went to Job Corps, got an electrician trade. Shit, it was all right.
I learned electricity from my dad. I learned it from him, watching him do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Watch him, wire something up, and then I had a friend I was working with for years that showed me electricity. The high voltage, low voltage. I learned all that. I learned all that without going to school.
Like I know a lot of white kids come from good background families and shit, doctors, this and and they just sent their kids out to college, education, and when they graduated, it's a lot of these folks out here graduated in college and don't even work at the place where they went to school for. They don't even work in that field they went to school for. Them motherfuckers like managers at Walmart or
Hey, shout out to
work for
Family First
Exxon or Verizon.
Podcast. I see.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. They work for Verizon or something like that. They don't even go to school. They don't even work at the place they went to school for.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't work their degree. The degree has a lot of people don't work according to their degree. Because it's been times I've seen people, their family spend hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars on college, and I'm like, what are you going to do, or what is he going to do? You ask him, what is he going to do when he's done? And he says anything he wants. So he spent all the money, for him to do anything he wants,
and he still be broke when he graduates.
You better have a goddamn plan. If I'm gonna spend tens of thousands of dollars on some school, you better have a plan on what you're gonna do. But this dude, he can do anything he wants, so he can be a piece of shit after I spent all that money. If he wants to, no, you better have a plan.
You ain't lying.
Or what you want to do if I'm spending that kind of money on some school. Just imagine you spent $20,000, 30, 40, 50, 100 grand. So you know what? I want to cut hair. Just imagine. That's a good skill, but
I went to barber school.
But I'm saying, but you didn't have to spend all that money on the education just what he wanted to do. He in there chopping it up, doing a skill, which is a noble skill. Being a barber is a noble skill.
That's right.
But he's in there bragging about his master's degree as a barber. That's the part I don't like.
Like, yeah, and then like if you want to become a master barber,
he just could have went to barber school and did
like
that.
look, you got to go, and then once you get your barber license, you just a regular, barber. But if you want to be a barber, master barber, like to me, ain't no such thing as a master barber, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a master barber that can cut straight hair, it's basically a person that can cut straight hair and coarse hair. That's pretty much everybody's hair on this planet.
Bro, I know some cats that never seen inside of a school that can outcut anybody that ever stepped in a damn school.
Right.
I know some cats that's good with that, never went to barber school. I had a friend that I was growing up with. We was in the same grade. And he used to come over every 2 weeks to cut me and my 4 brothers' hair. A friend of mine. We was in matter of fact, we were in junior high. He used to come cut our fades. Hook all 5 of us up. He was too young to be in a barber school. He was in the 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
But he used to come cut our hair every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Damn.
Never seen inside of a school. So
going hard with the Clippers.
Exactly. That goes back to what the title is. Experience.
Right. There you go.
Goes back to the title. Experience.
There you go. There you go. There go your receipt right there, fellas.
Hey, shout out to Montrese. I see you, brother.
By the time the brother was a grown man,
player.
Nasty.
Hey, player. Hey, there go your receipt for the title too.
Yes, sir. By the time he became a grown man, he was nasty with the Clippers. He was cutting everybody hair, and he was working in a shop. Why? Because he had the clientele. Like, yo, what Anthony at? No, we want Anthony to cut our hair. We don't care nothing about what's on that wall.
Okay, he said we don't care nothing about what's on the wall.
We want Anthony to cut our hair. That's it, bro.
Yeah, man. Damn. You killed me with that one, boy. You got me. God damn.
You know that goes to show you about people with their degree madness, man. I call it degree madness.
Right.
They think they know because they passed the test, and all they did was study for a test. They didn't study to learn the lesson. They studied for a test.
That's
and
it.
And a lot of time it's guessing. When it's multiple choice, that's suggestive language. Multiple choice is suggestive language.
That's just the way of the government to tax your money. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. And not only that, you said it perfectly when you said taxing the money, because you could know, you could be skillful, but then it'll make it illegal for you to actually do it without like a tech ID or without, some type of credential. They make it illegal for you to do it.
Right. And then check this out.
Because they want that money to get the lesson, the so-called degree or credential.
Right. Because once they know you become a barber, they already know. See, what they mind, they know you're gonna make a whole lot. It's just basically a way to keep track of your money, because they know you can make money off the grid.
And the mockery of it all is, it takes like 3 years for a woman to learn her skill, or anybody who does a skill as far as cosmetology. Takes about 2 years.
That don't make no damn sense.
But look where I'm going with it, though.
I'm listening.
She does. She gets her certificate, her credential to become that, but it takes 6 months for the police officer to get his training.
Wow.
Out and deal with life and death situations. So the cosmetologist is more educated in her field than a cop is in his.
Come on now, enemies public, man. Have you seen some of these hairlines and shit, man?
And the military, they only really give you 90 days to 6 months training, and they send you to war.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, they do.
Dealing with life and death situations. And a lot of them come out thinking they'll try. You'll see a 35-year-old man encounter me and try to tell me something when I've been in the world at 30 years more than he is.
Hey, take your ass to jail, and when it's rack time, you got a 21-year-old female telling you to take your bitch ass to sleep.
and you better go to sleep. Huh?
But that's the crazy part. They're come try to tell you that you have your attitude. You need to nip that attitude in the bud. You don't get your little ass somewhere and sit down.
Yes, sir. That's that's one of the main reasons why I had to stop getting locked up. I was like, look at this little. I'm talking about this motherfucker look like he about 18 years old.
Hey, shout out my Needy in the building. Needy, what's good?
My favorite saying is, "You would approach me without none of that on. You would not approach me at all. You know you
right." I'm talking about this motherfucker look like he about 18 years old, telling me when I can shit. I said, "Oh no, no."
See, the thing is, it has to deal with experience also, regardless to what endeavor you're in. It's about experience over education.
Hey, flat motherfucking power, Needy. You already know.
Because if you have experience, sometimes when you have experience, you sort of chill out on the gun ho stuff. You chill out once you get the experience. You ever see somebody when they first get started, they are amped to do something, but once they get it down pat and they see, okay, I'm gonna develop a system on how I do this, they chill then after that. Once they develop their system on how they're gonna carry out their whatever endeavor or job or work that they're doing. But you gotta get that experience on your belt first though. Because if you don't have the experience and all you got is, a letter, whether it's an A or a B or C, that's what they do. They give you a letter and you're proud of the letter. You're proud of the certificate. But when somebody tells you to actually go out and actively do the job, you can't do it. Why? Because you don't have any experience. And then what's crazy about that is they have the guy trained, the one who with the education is the one who's getting trained.
Right. Like I done heard people like those truck drivers, like you get your little truck driver license, but you still gotta have 2 years experience or some shit like that. I'm like,
yeah, you gotta have. I know my brother Voodoo Child could tap into that, but yeah, you gotta know how to work the trailer. You gotta know how to do all that, and like you said, you gotta have on the drive training.
Exactly.
Then what the hell? That's what I'm saying. Like, what the hell? Me getting ain't that what school for? Ain't that what school teaching me? To drive trucks. What the hell? I need 2 years experience if I just got out of school. The fuck? Don't make no sense.
Let me tell you something. My dad didn't go to those schools for CDL license.
Wow.
He drove them goddamn trucks though. New England Motor Freight.
I didn't go to school either.
He drove for New England Motor Freight for years.
Wow.
And Mayflower. For years.
You didn't have to go to school back in the day. They didn't make it mandatory until I think the 2000s.
You just have to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was the better way to learn. I mean my dad did it. I grew up around it. Been around it since I was a child.
Exactly. Me too.
I mean
So you had the straight up driver license.
Yep, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's the start.
Really and truly, you still don't have to go to school. It's not mandatory. If you go get that test and you teach yourself the test and learn it, and then go around a partner that got a truck and acclimate yourself to the truck, learn what's what, how it works, how to do a pre-trip inspection. You can go take that test and pass it and put your CDL in your pocket today.
Yes,
I like that.
I should go to
and you
long
can find
hauls
your
and work
private
like
owner and start driving around with him, hustling around with him.
And you want to know something else?
Yes,
what
sir.
happened to me? You know what I mean? I drove heavy equipment in the military. When I got out, I had to prove myself with heavy equipment. They wouldn't use my military experience and let me get it. I had to basically get on the machine and show them I know how to use it.
Mm.
Crazy.
My brother, he's a heavy machine operator. You know, with the big ass caterpillars and shit.
Mm.
He only went to get the certificate just to have the credentials, but he's been doing that shit for years before he got it.
Check it out. Before
He got the certificate to get more money.
It's controlled by that area is controlled by the mob. So unless you got mob ties, they ain't gonna let you in.
Check this out. Before my brother-in-law got deported to Africa, back to Africa, this nigga had to test all answers to take the test to drive the truck, get to CDL. This nigga had to test all answers. So I believe it. I'm like that's some crazy shit, bro. Like all you gotta do is learn how, cause that's all he did. He didn't go to school.
We talking about is experience more valuable than education. We're gonna go a little bit longer, but anybody willing to tap in, the link is in the chat. If anybody want to come up, the link's in the chat.
I take experience any day. If I'd get on a ship with a guy that was driving the ship, he was the captain, and he said he never drove a ship before, but he went to school, he passed with honors. And then they got a deckhand here that said he's been driving ships all his life and he never went to school. I'm gonna take the deckhand.
Yeah, I take the deckhand.
Man, you both, brother. If that dude with the education and never did it, pull his boat over.
Hey, OG, you know what I'm talking about. How many times in the military you had a LT that's fresh out of college? He full of energy. He want to run everybody. He want to exercise you to death. He want to do all this perfect shit by the book. And he ain't got no experience in day-to-day military life. And then you see him 3 months later, he done lost that damn steam. Once he get experience.
Yes, sir.
Or when it goes down, he's shaking and shivering, scared to death. His educated ass. He's scared to death. He want to go home.
The NCOs run the military, the non-commissioned officer, and the reason they run the military, and the reason they're the backbone of the military, because they have experience.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
It wouldn't work without them having experience.
You're right about that. Yes, sir. I don't want no, like when I go to the dentist, I don't want no youngster. I don't. no fresh out of school. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, look, I experience incompetence all the time. And that drives me. I experience incompetence, and that drives me nuts. Somebody incompetent and like to receive and give mixed instructions. You are guaranteed to mess up receiving and giving mixed instructions. And that comes with a lack of experience. When somebody receive mixed instruction, anybody who have experience in anything, when they receive mixed instruction, they'll say, no, that's not how it goes. It goes like this. I don't care what you say right about now. I'm doing it how I've been doing it because it's been working.
Right.
Your new way is about to mess everything up. You're saying this because you have a degree, you have a master's degree, but how could you master anything if you never did it? I'm gonna go back to martial arts. If you never do a side blade, a crusher heel kick, an outside or inside crusher kick, spinning back kick, a ridge hand, a backhand, a monkey punch, if you never threw those at somebody or got hit with those, there's no way you're a master in it. No way. You either had to get hit with it or hit somebody with it.
Only through experience you're gonna understand how it's actually used in combat.
Exactly.
I mean, you can have all the schematics on how it's supposed to be and how it look, and you can throw the perfect one, but in real life situation, what is work?
Exactly, because some people, they look so good when they're doing forms katas. That's an imaginary opponent that's not striking you. The real thing is when you, because our dojo fought full contact, continuous, none of that point sparring bullshit, continuous. And that's the real deal. They outlawed it because people was getting hurt. But that's my upbringing, continuous. And
just like the youngsters, right? They get all these Dracos, these choppers, and run out in the middle of the street to do this. And all I gotta do is take out a little 22 and aim straight at your dome. All that old chopping and stuff. See, they think they gotta have all these big guns just to handle business. No, you don't.
Nah, if you can draw from the hip, hit a joker center mass, I don't care what he got in his hand, he goes down.
He goes down. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to find out, like they be having all these guns and die with the gun. Like how you still get chopped up, but you got all these weapons.
And what's crazy about it, brother, is they watch too much TV. They watch these movies put out by our enemy that were of the dude holding the gun sideways, unorthodox and shit. And that's not how you're supposed to hold a weapon.
You can't forget enemies public that they've been doing it that way on GTA, on Grand Theft Auto too.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. That's where they learn how to. That's where they learn how to use guns. That's where they go to target practice.
that's entertainment though. That's under a realm of entertainment. They show you all this foolishness, and that's not, Of course, brother Voodoo Child. That's not how you do it
at all. It's all about breathing technique and position.
And standing. I know how to stand.
But on a real life level, don't you see how they're slowly moving to artificial shit, man? They look artificial now.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you wearing eyelashes, look like you got them boys off a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
oh yeah.
I mean, come on,
they'll push broom eyelashes.
Yeah, some of these hairstyles look like you look like a wet bird and shit. You know, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh
We're in an
yeah.
artificial realm right now. It's more imagination.
The women been doing it for years. The nails, the hair. They getting plastic surgery.
Oh yeah, we're moving away from the real shit. I mean, I see the switches, and I hear everything about the switch. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
The food.
I don't need that to get the job done.
Yes, sir.
That's just going to spin all your
now.
rounds. It look good. It sound good. That's about it.
Back in the days, man, when your brother had hair, I had the beehive. I just brushed my damn hair. With the grain.
Hold on, man.
I said when your brother had hair. I'm rocking the same hairstyle you, brother.
But what's the beehive? I'm lost. What's that? What hairstyle was that?
If you brush your hair like a Caesar, you brush the front toward the front, side accordingly, and then the back. That's called a beehive. I'm a little older than you. You see how Voodoo Child hair is?
All right.
Do you see how who?
Where you going with that?
Voodoo Child's hair is on this.
I didn't know they called it that though.
It's called the beehive.
Okay.
Just brush your hair, put that wave cap on you, and you just brush your hair for. We used to do this shit for hours. Had the waves in. We didn't want to use no chemicals, so we just brush your hair a lot.
They ain't using none of that no more, bro. No hair comb, and everybody trying to strive to see who got the best looking rug.
Yeah, and actually wearing hair hats.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Damn.
But you know what took my shit out? My father told me it's gonna happen too. I like them hats, man. I love them fedoras and shit. I like them fedoras, them mink hats, and I love them hats, man.
Ain't nothing like a nice Knox and Dobbs, right?
Exactly, a nice Knox or Dobbs or Stetson.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say Dobbs. I'm like, well, okay.
Fedoras, I like them joints, man. And my father said you keep wearing them hats, it's gonna take you out.
Hey, you know that was our shit. That was
You
our
show
shit
what
anyway,
gourmet
bro.
hat? Huh?
That was our indigenous shit. That's why they had a feather in the side of that motherfucker.
Exactly. I got I got mean Deion Sanders joint. Deion Sanders, that he got his own joint out on Deion Sanders. I got mean Deion Sanders.
Okay. Okay.
The fedoras that of course the fedoras that Run DMC wear, rock those joints. No doubt. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. Like those
Right
fedoras.
on, OG. Yeah,
I
there
love
you
the
go,
fedoras.
baby. Right on.
They used to wear them hoes too, man.
Red bottom joints. I like them joints, man. And that's what I do right there. I don't do it on that trendy sneaker and all that stuff. I got sneakers and all that shit, but I don't do that shit like.
Hey man, when I was young, I was into the clothes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But then once I realized, I came conscious of that shit right when Hilfiger made that fucked up comment. I used to love Hilfiger, and I thought to myself, I said, man, how the fuck he gonna talk shit to me, and I'm spending all this money on this
Right.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And right after that, I started getting into checking out who said what and who did what. I became curious about who was I loving because I used to love London Fog, that fucking Eddie Bauer shit. I was into that shit.
Eddie Bauer, bro.
Man, I used to love it. I love it. I like the colors, the beiges, the browns, the greens.
Yeah, no
And
doubt.
once I found out these people ain't give a fuck about me, I was like, boy, I be damn well I'm gonna get up, go to work every morning, and give you my hard-earned dollar just so I can rock your shit. And I got other people that like my style that's doing me and helping you make more money. Bitch, you ain't even giving me no rebate or nothing. Man, fuck
Right.
you.
Real talk.
I'm selling your shit for you more than the store, motherfucker. Man, where you
God
get that
damn.
nice trench coat from, man? Where you get that nice hat from, man? Shit.
Shit, nothing like a nice. Don't pass London Fall. I used to love London Fall.
I used to wear nothing but leather jackets. That's all London flogs I had. Leather jackets. Roundtree, they got some nice jackets.
Shit, I don't wear none of that shit no more. I wear what fit
Neither.
me good and what look
Yup.
good.
Yup.
And what's sturdy and what really blocked the wind. I seen like all this name brand shit now. They ain't building it like it used to no more. It done got thin and lightweight. It looked like it used to, but it don't feel the same.
And they put in size 40 on 36s.
And then let me tell you another thing.
They put size 40 waist on the 36 waist. And I
Well, you know, bro,
I can't do that.
Well, you know all the clothes being made by the happy boys right now. You know, good
Yup.
fellas.
See, that's what I was just gonna get off of. Just go ahead.
Try to size you up with the clothes.
Hey, bro, you see how they accentuating the hips in a man clothes? I don't want no clothes make me look like I got no hips and shit. I don't need that.
I don't want that.
Right. Say, bro, that's what I think. What a lot of, especially women, the black culture need to take up is designing their own clothes, like sewing and stuff like that. Like
We used
it
to
was
do
a
all that.
reason why
We used to do all that.
my grandmother had everything. She knitted, she sewed, she did everything. And bro, I'm telling you, like she made clothes look better coming fresh out of Saxon Avenue, bro.
When I go and I get a suit made, some of my suits I got tailored. And if I get a suit, anybody that knows me,
those tailors more expensive, right?
They're a lot more expensive.
Thank you.
But if I get a suit, I have to try it on because I especially when I was protecting people, I gotta be able to put my shoulder holster under over it and not be all extra seen and stuff to be seen. And how I try my pants on, I gotta be able to throw a side kick in them. If I can't throw a side kick in them, I don't buy the suit. I gotta be able to do a side kick in my suit and my shoulder holster. I gotta be able to put my shoulder holster under the jacket.
I feel you, bro. I
Those
don't
are my
buy no.
criteria for buying a suit.
I don't wear no shoes I can't flee in, brother. So I feel
Exactly.
if I feel uncomfortable, and
I had on box toes, Voodoo. I had a box toe shoe. I had a box toe. I can't stand on shoes, bro.
I think this way, bro. In an infrastructure that's unstable and that could collapse at any moment, which we hope it all don't. But I would rather stay ready to have to keep from getting ready. And I ask brothers all the time. I say, bro, if shit break down right now, and them the last pair of shoes you're gonna have on your feet for 6 months, Are you good with that?
You
And they
talking to
just
me?
no,
No.
that's what I asked the brothers. I mean, I asked the brother, hey, bro, if shit happened right now, let's say another 9/11 breakout right now, and you're gonna be in these clothes and shoes for the next few days because that's all you got. Are you good with that? And then you got these old Peter Pan looking ass motherfuckers in these funny fabric ass clothes.
Hey,
That's
shout
gonna
out to Sir Drop TV. I see you, Sir Drop. What's good, brother?
that's gonna fall apart as soon as they brush up against a building or something.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
You gotta be.
Peter Pan.
They gotta suffice you, brother. They don't suffice. I mean, I can't put it on if it doesn't, brother. Gotta suffice me in all situations. All situations.
Oh
Some of these
man.
fabrics not. Go ahead.
No. It's the Don Colloway. He just went live, man. I ain't even know I subscribed to this dude, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God damn. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, some of these fabrics ain't even strong enough to make a tourniquet to stop yourself from bleeding.
Yes, sir.
I mean, but some of these ways of life and these life choices we gotta figure out how to impart them to the young folks, man. We gotta get them on page and let them know, hey, look, brother, see them shoes right there with your toes out. If right now somebody starts shooting you, you gotta haul ass and jump a fence. How you gonna do that with them shoes on?
How you gonna do it with them tight ass pants on?
Oh man, we don't want to talk about that.
Them
Yeah,
we
I asked chicks this,
don't
bro. I
even.
said, I remember when as a young man.
But what's crazy about that though, brother? Some of the brothers will have tight pants hanging down over their ass and tighten the belt.
That's
No,
Yang
not only
clothes.
that, they put a white belt on so you can see that they separated it, so you can mark it out for you real good.
They draws and everything. They want you to see their draws, they boxers. They even gonna lift up your shirt for you. They lift the shirt up for you. And then got the nerve. Wait a minute. They got the nerves to call you a pussy ass nigga, but you show them in your drawers. You got the shirt lift up for me, where I can see everything. And
You know,
I get it,
I'll always say to young brothers, sagging is nigga spelled backwards.
Yes, sir.
Boy.
Yes, sir. And I don't think that's coincidence.
Exactly, and we got to. And when you deal with something, you deal with the origin of it.
Yeah, and just like they call each other boss all the time. Boss, what's up, boss? You ain't boss of shit.
Exactly.
You don't understand. Boss backwards is sorry son of a bitch. SSOB.
Exactly. Exactly. And the origin, they take your belt in jail, so your pants, sag.
Yeah.
And that's the origin. And in order for the pants to not sag, they're making them tighter now. And these cats, and they wearing their pants, and they're wearing their pants. They're wearing their pants under their backside. They went from a little low to under their backside.
Hold on.
I told my boys, if I ever catch you wearing your pants like that, I'm gonna give you a wedgie to the back of your damn neck.
Hold on though. Now, when I used to know this little youngster, he was still in school, and he used to tell me some of the students at his school would go get skinnies in the girls' department because the one they sell in the boys' department are not tight enough. So they would go get the tight ones from out of the girl apartments.
That's
and,
true.
And wear them. Yeah.
They do that, brother. They do that. They do that.
Now back in the day, I knew chicks wore dudes' clothes, but we never wore they shit.
Right.
I mean,
They is now.
Hey, brother, this is what I hit a chick with, bro. I seen her boyfriend drop off at work, and I just had this revelation. I said, so I see how tight them pants is, and I don't even know how he got his foot through that hole. I said, how does it feel in the morning that both of y'all laying on the bed side by side, squiggling from side to side, trying to slide your jeans
trying to
up?
slide in pants.
Do y'all race to see who get them up first? Goddamn it!
And not only that, bro, you're not supposed to wear a man. Not supposed to wear a shirt with the with his, going from shoulder to shoulder, showing his collarbone. It's not a man's shirt. That's a damn blouse.
Bro. Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Hey, bro, a lot of these clothes cut real feminine to me, bro. Like the shirt with the tails on the back of it and shit. I'd be like, man, what is these cats wearing, bro? It fucks me up every day, bro. I be like, dog. And you got beat up in my
I
hood
can't
back
wear
in the day with that shit
most
on.
of that stuff. Most of it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you get clowned or ran down on.
And then you notice that you would get a chick.
You don't get up out of here with that.
You'll get a chick with a big round ass, and she walk like Leroy the plumber. And then you see this little tall, skinny motherfucker twisting his hair,
You're
and
breaking
his
up,
hips is.
brother.
Yeah, you see these fine ass chicks
You're
with these
breaking
big old asses.
up, good brother.
Okay, how about now? Better. Hello.
Yo, low. You good?
Okay. What I've been noticing is you see these fine ass chicks that walk like Leroy with a plumber ass, but she got this perfect booty, no twist to it. Then you see the little skinny ass cat walking with his hips shaking from side to side. I be like, what the fuck going on, man?
Yeah.
What's this new shit? What chicks with a booty like that? You ain't bitch. You supposed to be able to work that ass, girl. That ass
Yeah.
just stiff as hell. She like she need a wrench in her back pocket.
Hey, shout out my brother Metal Face. Metal Face says salute, much love, Metal Face. You already know.
What up, Metal Face?
Much love. Yeah, they doing it with the food though, bro. I think it's the food. I think it's the estrogen in the food. We producing these big ass girls and these little bit ass dudes and shit. I mean,
Well,
we was
they say America is it has the worst what do they call it? Obese.
Yeah.
America, United States. We are
obesity. Yes,
like
we
ranked number one. I think.
Yeah, we one of the most obese countries. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. So I mean, it's gonna be hard when the war start, man. A lot of these cats ain't gonna make it. They're gonna be too fat.
That's why they do. That's why they got all these drones now. That's why they try, and probably that's why they try to get. That's why they got your boy Tesla making all these damn robots now. Cause he ain't really just. I read a article in Google one day that he's not focusing on really just coming out with the next best car. He's focused on robot now.
Oh yeah, you seen the
human
women.
robot type, huh?
Yeah, you seen them? You seen the women's and shit he got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I already know some of these weird ass dudes gonna choose a robot chick, straight up.
Mm-hmm. And this article was like last year. I read.
And I think that this latest pokey wokey is part of them blending man and computer together.
I agree.
Putting man and computer together.
I mean, they always tell you
That's what it is.
about nanotechnology. You don't know what's in it.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
I know one thing.
Robots. God damn, boy. I seen a picture of him. He had a black skin robot kiss him.
Yeah, you
That's
check
what
out
fucked
these.
me up. He had the robot was black.
Oh yeah. You check out the new mosquitoes and shit.
Yes, I have. That's old though. That's old news, bro. They've been doing that like 20-some years. That's old.
Yeah, I'm just recently encountering these pit bull motherfuckers. You can smack 2 or 3 times, they don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's old. They've been doing that.
But how many of y'all agree with me that they about to take the NFL to the robots, bro? You see, they've been having the robots racing people in public events and shit.
I have been seeing that.
I mean, as an owner, it would only make sense to upgrade to that and then blame it on a safer environment that your kids don't, get involved in that. Smashing your body up into each other.
That's what they're gonna use for like when they go to war. That's already there. That's what they're gonna use.
They're showing them beating people in tennis. They're showing them beating people in racing.
Hey, and real quick, we got in the near future, we gotta talk about Snoop saying he quitting smoking marijuana. And
Get the
basically
hell
they
out of
trying to
here.
demonize marijuana again. Because they've been demonizing it from the beginning. by putting it in the class that it's in now. So, I'm thinking a lot of those ones that took that pokey wokey, a lot of them gonna have to leave the marijuana alone.
He must trying to get on that Jay-Z level. They must finna give him positions.
Shout out to Kato Morris. Much love,
Yeah,
Kato.
exactly. He's pushing an agenda.
Yeah,
he bought and paid for.
I thought Snoop was being pushed into that area because of this new Suge Knight shit that he's trying to say. He got to clean up his image a little bit, but at the same time, upgrading his level of influence on the people. I mean, he in his 50s now. He got to step up his game. He in grandpa influence mode now.
Shout out to Enoch. She said that was fake because, like I said, we know they've been trying to demonize it for a while. Now it's being legalized in a lot of states. Are they trying to demonize it again?
See, the thing is, they think that we're stupid. That's the thing. That's what angers me because they'll try to use who they think can influence us and get us through them. And that shit don't work no more. They need to understand that don't work no more.
Exactly.
This shit don't work no more. We're not influenced by no damn entertainers.
Never was.
That shit's done.
Shout out Key North. I see.
It's done. But brother, I'm gonna sign off now. I got kicked out. They got to do it at least once per stream. I got to get up early tomorrow, and the pleasure was indeed mine to be in the company of such, esteemed brothers.
Right on.
Appreciate you, brother.
And I would love to.
He was promoting the smokeless pit. I got you, brother.
And
that's what Smoke was. Snoop was doing, promoting the fireless pit.
To you all.
Go ahead, brother. Yeah, you can close out, please.
To you all, brothers.
In the words of Key North, for peace and power to you, brother.
Peace and power. Peace and power. Salute, love, honor, and respect to you all and the family in the chat. Peace.
Roger that.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody close out, and then we're gonna play a couple tunes, and I'm gonna end it, man. Appreciate all of y'all. I'll probably be back tomorrow, talking about Darwinism early in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Darwinism. We're gonna be talking about evolution. Did man evolve from monkeys?
I'm definitely gonna be up for that.
Eugenics, my
probably
brother.
About 2:15 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Okay.
Got some videos set
1 o'clock.
up. That's gonna be a future topic, and then me and the Enemies Public gonna be doing something else towards the end of the week. So shout out Enemies Public. But yeah,
right
Max Boogley, I see you. Make sure I'm gonna mod you up, Max Boogley. Welcome to the mod squad, man. And I'm gonna let y'all brothers close out. We're gonna close this jam out, man.
Man, I'm gonna go first, man, because I don't even want to close out, man. I'm gonna just be back. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace and blessings. Motherfucking
Hey, you going live later?
I probably will. I don't know.
Let me know. I'll be over there if you do.
Yeah,
bro.
we'll be over there. You already know.
Shoot me his channel, Billy. Was it in the chat?
I'm gonna drop down and put it in the chat right now.
Right on.
Bet.
Yeah, everybody make sure they sub up to everybody. Sub up to my brother Voodoo Child, Max Boogie. I just modded you up. I think I'm already subbed to your channel. No, I didn't. No, I'm subbed to you now. Shout out Max Boogie. You're welcome to promote your channel over here, brother.
Let your voice
Get my
be
people
heard.
to come over there, your people, and we grow together. Go ahead, brother.
Right on. But when you speak up, make sure it's something that makes sense. Use your sense of observation, your critical thinking. You are capable of that. Don't let nobody tell you can't do that. You're only dumb if you're choosing to be dumb in the information age. Use your experience to guide your way. Use what you know. Use what others know around you. That's another form of a school, but it's a school that'll benefit you more than an education that's in one subject, one degree of 360 degree of understanding. And peace and power to everybody.
Hey, peace and power. Much love, brother. to you and the family. Make sure y'all sub up to my brother Voodoo Child. We're gonna play a couple songs. I'm gonna shout out as many of y'all, man. Make sure y'all sub up to everybody, man. That's what we do over here. We're building and growing together, getting the information out to the people.
Right
so
on.
let me get ready. We're gonna play some Hood Politics Part 4. My nigga Dangerous. Play a couple songs, shout out everybody out. Make sure y'all sub up to my brother Enemy's Public channel. You know what I mean? Everybody sub.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Enoch, appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow talking about Darwinism. Did we evolve from monkeys or chimpanzees?
1 o'clock Central, goddamn.
Now you talking to me. Now you talking to me. Yeah, shout out to Enoch, Max Boogie, Barbershop Talk, OG Green Machine, Jaguar, Enoch, my brother North,
Think about what kind of monsters take a horrible tragedy like this, a personal tragedy that breaks everybody's heart. Take a tragedy like this and use it to advance some weird political
greatness walked in the building. Now did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in the system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories plotting revenge. It left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the other side. The greatest motivation in life, watching my mother cry. Big corporations still consider it slaves. Freedom got a price, they call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these descendants that break. But we ain't never done, new beginnings await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you really think I need y'all to roller coaster ride of life. It's kinda like the seesaw, but when you get to this view, everything that seems small, it even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit change when I get in the V, cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bummy nigga, simple and clear. Then I cleaned up and turned into the pimp of the year. Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book. Need a therapist. You fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas. Same cat, him and his mans turned into cop killers.
Authorities say the suspect, age 35, deliberately lured the officers to his home with a 911 call, waiting for them, armed with an AR-15 assault rifle.
Hey yo, the chosen one, light-skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit, I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing, got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way that it stands. Every branch attached to it, all the way to Japan. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up, learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news, they turning into a trend. They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Voting for your favorite crooks, always for the lesser evil, never for the greater good. Can't sleep, one eye open like a cyclops. Can't believe none of they truth. This shit is psyops. The sunset and sunrise, good mornings turn to goodbyes. Meeting at the funeral service, that's when the love dies. Father kills 2-year-old, now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live, he need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids, and the world saw. It's been a few years in this world, been on some crazy shit. Desensitized the mind, they made this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth, that's the way it is. Hood Politics Part 4, my name Dangerous.
Let's go home with some brother Sanchez.
Rap shit is back for season 2, babe. And so are we.
Stay home.
That's right. It's your sister, Jessie
Happy
Lou.
birthday to brother Sanchez. Enjoy your birthday, brother. I'll be there for your birthday presentation. Much love to you and the family always. Shout out to all the sponsors: Chris Cyphers, Bronze, Rashard, Prophet Levi, Executive Session, Dangerous Music, Brother Sanchez.
Of stay-at-home orders and directives all around this nation. Of course, public health officials
Appreciate
tell
you,
us
OG
the way
Green
New York
Machine.
is going now could come
Keeping it
to the
real
rest
for
of
the
the
people
country.
over here.
But
That's what we
created dramatic
doing.
differences in the
Keeping
way
it
we
real
live and
for
where
the
we
people,
travel.
man.
We direct a statewide order for people to stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it.
Made in America, you already know it, man. American made.
Statewide, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home.
No sleep till I retaliate. All beef, no salad breaks. Around niggas you shouldn't aggravate. The finale, cross mountains into the valleyway. Niggas in my alleyway, bally pray. And they saddest days come from gray-haired magistrates. Born guards out working on the Sabbath.
Yes, sir,
day.
Enemies
My
Public. You know you're a
mentality is
sponsor,
that of
brother.
a castaway on the path
Always.
away. Fuck the
Co-host,
shit that
sponsor.
the pastor say.
Appreciate
When money
you,
was
brother.
low, we still had power to make niggas with money use it like it's ours. Devour rappers, tears and flower baskets, sour twisted. Fake niggas
Yeah, I
is power
consider you
trippers.
under the
It's either
TSL
that or the
family.
hate.
We the TSL
And
family,
I do
man.
anything to make it like
Shout
back
out
in the
Chris
day.
Cyphers.
This is passion. Some you can't stash in the safe. Fuck the system and the judge for dragging the case. Pain I can't let go. Up drinking espresso from setbacks to building blocks, no Legos. My music is electric, no techno. The sky is limited, I don't have a threshold, nigga.
We direct a statewide order for people to stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening, and we are confident that the people of the state of California will abide by it.
Yeah, getting out the ghetto was a dream that I was awakened from by the echo of a scream. Yeah, Dolomite prototypes, mental prison, steel bars, or polo
Hey, if
stripes. My
nobody told
focus
y'all
right,
they
my
like
soldiers is
OG and
rolling
the
overnight.
family like
My oversight got them invoking my poltergeist. You niggas missed the point. No goals in life. Earned golden mics, turned boots to explosion sites. Hot niggas never learn till they cold as ice. Can't control them, the pressure got them exploding pipes. My aura glowing bright, future written in stone. Getting it on with niggas in the forbidden zones. Pitching stones while they baby moans. Pose for pictures, no forgiveness. Whole purpose expose the system. Soul for niggas, squeeze
Whole
like both
purpose
restrictors.
expose
Oldest
the
wisdom, more
system.
potent than cobra venom. It's crazy, but we coping with it. Count your blessings, friend, deadly sin. 5G medicines inject the skin. And I can see the truth behind the devil's grin, settled in places where merry-go-rounds never spin.
He has had a change of heart, announcing that there is now going to be a statewide stay at home, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home.
Everybody have a good night. Much love, much respect to everyone. Grand Rising. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We out. Make sure y'all get y'all Biblia, man. Get y'all Biblia. Peace.